Love, ayy, believe that. Why these kings killing kings? Huey Newton knew the scheme. Brother Martin did the march. Malcolm X made you think. Carl Michael knew the targets. Marcus Garvey had the lead. Why you think they tryna kill us for? Boy, this melanin is low. Melanated, better call me dog child. I'm just tryna find peace. Look, friendly fire, backstabbers, niggas wildin' low key. Look, y'all better know me. Still gotta stand tall for my peace. Speaking my facts, talking like that. Ayy, man, this shit's getting deep.
Have we started? Are we rolling? All right. I'd like to welcome y'all to the motherfucking world's greatest podcast in the...
Hey son, I want to do my intro so bad, but you blowing the shit out of me, cuz so bad, bro. You really think Biggie is overrated, fool? Like that's how we starting the pod.
All right, so
that's how we starting the pod.
All right, listen.
On Black History Month, we're gonna compare two bad bitches.
All right, listen. I'm not gonna allow. He said, put a straight face.
He stood on biz.
Listen, all right. That's not how we're starting Black History Month because it is Black History Month. So, welcome, guys.
What's up, baby?
Black History Month.
Me, Charles.
This is the second day, Black History Month. We're out here.
Drop the J. Somebody fucking my bitch.
Oh,
I ain't got no bitches though.
We're drinking good. We're having a good time. Good convo. Shout out to all the black people. You know, it's real ethnic in here. You know,
nothing but niggas.
You know,
and
so shout out.
Niggas, what? Hold on.
Actually, I actually feel that because if the Jews can do it, why can't the Muslims?
Right.
I actually definitely
if the Jews are race, why not am I?
Yeah, I actually, as a concept, I actually definitely feel that. But that's a different conversation. We won't do that.
We
won't do that.
We're gonna move on.
That's just a little. That's just a little. Just a tidbit. Just to add. But
the Koofy nice though.
For sure. But shout out Black History Month once again.
One of the compliment.
I just bought it. You know what I'm saying? One of the new Jones. I bought like 8. I bought like 8 new Koofies. You know what I'm saying?
You're on one tonight, buddy.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? Energy is high.
I see.
Energy has been high.
So as I could just finish this intro, then you could just go all out.
I apologize.
Black History Month is in full effect.
Dre got me blown, Slim, for real.
Like, I can see.
He really got me heated.
I'll let you guys get it out. I'll let you guys swap it out. I really do that.
We ain't gonna debate twice on the pod.
But we're here, second day. Tom Brady for the last 2 years has tried to ruin Black History Month.
Don't do this.
But we will not allow
Charles.
But we will not allow that. We will not allow that. So that's the first.
So he did do the announcement
James
last year
on the first.
Yes.
I told him I think he did it.
Yeah. Like he has to stop. You have to stop, Tom. But we'll get to you later.
I'll be over there in a second.
But with that being said,
with a Michigan flag behind your left shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen.
I hate niggas.
What do you mean? That's just his.
It's a nigga that posted that flag behind your shoulder. My bad. I'm
confused.
He needs some water.
Yeah. Go get some.
He needs some water. That's crazy.
I actually really appreciate that.
Some water last time.
That's true.
You call.
But yeah, we will not let you ruin the vibe. But shout out to all the blacks. You're doing lovely. I know we said we're rooting for everyone black, but some blacks are kind of bad vibes.
Actually, talk to me about that. What blacks are bad vibes?
I don't know individuals as a whole, but like the Candace Owens. She seems like bad vibes.
That's definitely one you can name.
His man, Van Jones, seems like bad vibes. Yeah. So, like just bad vibes as like across a spectrum. I don't want to single out any group. Like I don't know these people, so I don't want to say these people are bad vibes. I'm just saying like
nigga said I don't want to single out these people.
What they kind of seem like in theory, because like they can all. I always put into account that these people can all be playing a bit. Like, I never, ever don't take that into account with anybody. Like, once money is involved and, like, TV and fame...
You're just entertaining at this point.
I'm not really, like, opposed to, like, the idea that this is all just a shtick. So, but see, that's what I'm saying. This is Black History Month, so I'm not being mean to no black people. I'm being really... really forward, progressive.
Like we can be mean to Candace Owens.
No, not for Black History Month. Like, I'm supporting everyone black this month. Yeah. Next month,
that's a little crazy.
I'll let her get back to my. But for this month, Clarence Thomas. I got love for Clarence Thomas this month.
Okay.
I have mad love for Clarence Thomas this month.
All right, explain this. Explain where this newfound love for Clarence Thomas.
It's just
came
Black History Month. I
Bro,
feel
he's
as
been
though
an ass.
I feel as though we need to be in solidarity.
he
If there's
hasn't
one thing, if there's one thing Black people need to do is be in solidarity.
Chuck.
I
We're
feel-
talking
I
about
feel that.
Clarence Thomas though.
I feel as though like
Son, he's been. Not
I feel
the
like the-
ass.
I feel
He's
like
he
the-
hasn't been the butt of every joke.
I feel like the
He's been the ass.
I feel as though
Of
like the most
every
heinous
joke
of
for the last
other
year on this
people's groups,
podcast.
they allow grace for their people just because they're their people. So I feel as though as Black folks, we should do a little bit more of that. There should be a more idea that hey, even when our people are bad or wrong,
You know what?
that they're still our people.
We need to resurrect Kanye.
Oh, I never killed Kanye. He was on
Nah, I killed
timeout
that
for a
nigga.
little bit. Yeah, I was asking if he needed, but he
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
he's. I think I'm back with Kanye. You know, I was playing the
What are we doing?
his
tonight?
verses on Dilated People's My Way.
But I'm the one that needs some water.
All right, but my
I
question,
need water.
my main question was gonna be, what's your favorite act of white guilt? It's Black History Month. What's your favorite act of white guilt?
The black spaces on Instagram.
That was whack, man. I hate it.
And the only reason I liked it is to let me know which one of y'all is really racist. that's why I really liked it. Cause it was like, if you really gonna go that far to like black out a space on your Instagram, it's just like, bro. Cause that takes a lot. Cause like first you got to selfie the jump or like however you do it, and then you have to and then type your little heartfelt caption, quote unquote, and yeah, here we are. And that was my favorite because it's just like, oh yeah, the safety pins is also a nice one. Safety pin whites. We always shout y'all out on this podcast. The safety pin whites. But yeah, I'm going with the black space whites on Instagram.
My favorite act of white guilt was when they were doing the when they were kneeling and they had the kente.
Hey bro, you gotta relax.
That shit was fire, bro.
Shout the nice little
I'm
pillows.
not gonna lie, bro.
Shout
Like,
the nice pillows.
that shit was so fire. Like, white people have no shame.
Where they get the kente from?
I don't know.
That's my greater question. Like, I really want to know where they got the kente
Sent
from.
the intern to go, the black intern that was
Which intern?
the one that was on the diversity
for a fact.
and inclusion
You know
team
for a fact.
that just was
that
built
a few
in
of them did not
2020.
have Any African
Maybe 18.
interns on their job.
2018, the diversity and inclusion team was built, and they sent that intern to go get their kentes. They were like, "Hey,
Their kentes.
we need a few of these because we have something coming up real soon." And they're just like, "Yo, can you get us
Why I
a few of
believe
these?"
him? Because he works with them.
Bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it, bro. Like, I'm super corporate. Shout out to my job yet again that I won't ever mention. My CEO is black.
Shirley
So
needs a cup.
we're good. My CEO is black, so.
What's your favorite act of white guilt?
You know, these are the topics that I really don't have too much for. I don't know anything about, you know, my favorite white guilt, but I can say that I did put the black Instagram.
You put the
post.
black square
I
up.
feel like I did. I don't even remember. I was in solidarity. I was in solidarity.
Yikes. You Blue Lives Matter with him too.
Now you're overstepping. No, I didn't say you. I said him. Now he's over.
I laughed.
Now he's over.
I won't
Oh,
lie,
you
I
laughed?
laughed.
Oh, okay. I mean, like,
I gotta be honest.
never in my life has Blue Lives Matter to me. Like, that was never my bag. Like, yo, will
That's
I
a
say?
little too far.
Will I say all humans matter? Possibly, but will I ride for the blue lives?
No race, huh?
I mean, what the
All
fuck?
Are
lives
you
matter?
ready to accept it?
Yo, we haven't done that in a while. You gotta relax.
I haven't done that in
You gotta
It's
relax.
good.
But listen,
Okay.
man, like all humans, you know, they should matter. Like, are we not? Do we not think all humans matter?
Muhammad is waiting.
All right, bro. But like, every human should
He
matter.
said, all right, bro.
Like at the end of the day, every human should matter. But you know, I'm not riding for blue
All
lives
right.
matter.
We're not even doing all this.
Okay.
So
All right.
the next thing on the list
Ain't you
was
feeling me?
we got Beyonce tickets.
Am I purchasing or?
Beyonce tickets have hit the streets. It's an uproar. Are you getting your bae Beyonce tickets?
I don't have a bae.
Right.
But
Oh.
a particular young lady,
I'm getting scrappy in Memphis.
Yeah, I get scrappy in Cleveland.
a particular young lady has asked me
Love that. Yeah, Dave.
to buy her
Which city?
our city,
No, that's not bad.
Beyonce tickets, and she wants to take Tish.
Oh, that's good vibes.
Talk about a predicament. I love your face.
He said that's good vibes.
I love your face.
I love her coming back.
She said, me and my girl. This is verbatim.
Who said that? Tish?
No,
Me and my girl?
no. The girl that invited Tish. She said, me and my girl
Interesting.
Life has changed.
want to go to the Beyonce concert. So I expect you. And since you were right
Donovan's wild.
Oh yeah.
on the venue, because I said that she either performing at a baseball or football venue.
Stadium tours not only.
Bro,
Arenas only.
yeah, she's going to Fairfax. She's going to FedEx.
20.
Yeah. I called it though. But yeah, she was just like, since you were right, she was just like, me and my girl need tickets to go see Beyonce.
My girl.
And you know what's crazier?
No.
I relayed the message.
Is that crazy? Is it just like, are you just
Mm.
being like a, you know?
He was
Yeah.
wildin'.
I relayed the message.
Dylan Brooks is a wild
Yeah, he's
cat.
a wild boy.
Bro, that's
He's
Vin,
a wild boy.
Vin Dillon.
He's, yeah.
He threw that elbow.
Son,
I was like, why Donovan wild like that? I was like, oh, nah, he wild as shit. What's good with Dylan?
I've
Dylan
never
Diesel,
felt
bro.
Dylan,
Look at this. Look at this. Come on, bro. The man got a growing injury. What are you doing?
Right.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He literally got hurt in the first quarter with a growing injury.
yeah.
And you gonna hit. Man, he should smack this shit.
You know what? Can't lie. Can't lie.
I'm glad he didn't steal him. Like, he should have stole the shit out of
Can't
him.
lie.
You should have stolen Charles.
NBA needs bad guys. NBA needs bad guys.
I'm
So
mad at
Dylan has been on this.
We've forever been treating Draymond on this pod.
That's what I'm saying. Like Dylan has been like a super bad guy lately.
I'm not mad at being a bad guy, but come
But
on,
I mean-
bro.
Good bad guy.
Hitting a nigga in the nuts. Come on, bro.
Was it intentional?
Yes! Look at him!
You don't swing the left.
Maybe he flared.
He literally turned. Bro, he literally turned around.
You know what? You know what? You know what? No, I'm with Don Julio here because he didn't even look.
with Don
Look at him. Look at him, bro. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know his nuts is right there. He doesn't even know nuts. He was swinging. Did he know his nuts was there?
He literally did it.
Why are you swinging?
Because.
God, look.
No.
Stop it.
He could have moved. He could have moved by then. He could have moved.
Bro,
He knew he was there. He knew he was there.
And then I know.
Did I know?
That's why he didn't even react.
Did I know? Did I know his nuts was there?
Nothing was going.
You know what?
Why the fuck do you hit someone in the midsection?
Let me tell you what matters.
See,
Let me
he knew. That's exactly.
let me tell you what matters here.
That's why they laughed.
Let me tell you what matters here, right? This is what matters here, right? My parlay had both of them niggas having 2+3s and they already got it and they're about to get ejected, so we're good. I don't give a fuck about anything, bro. The parlay, they're good on my parlay. The 2+3's already in, so we're good. They're getting ejected. Both of them are getting ejected.
Donovan gotta stay.
No, Donovan's gone too.
Donovan gotta
He's
get
gone too. They're both gone.
If you're gonna,
They're both gone.
Donovan's thing.
They're kicking him out. But
They're
yeah,
both
he
gone.
should stay.
But the 3, he just hit the second 3 too.
Gotta go.
I love this. I love this for me.
tech, and let's go.
No.
Come on.
After we review this footage, this not the NFL, bro. This
No,
not the NFL.
after you
This
review
is
this
not the
footage and
NFL.
I see that this
This is not the
man
NFL.
All right.
went for my come on.
By the time this pod come out, this game's gonna be a week old. So let's get back to what you were talking about, Charles. I don't know.
Beyonce too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So Shorty was like,
Oh, yeah, he's getting
I
right
want my
back
girl
to
to go. And I was just like, all right, relate the message to Shorty. Shorty was just like, I don't like Beyonce, but the fact that she invited me, I like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm not relaying said message. So by the time this comes out, I may not have to buy those tickets because of
When is it here?
August.
Oh, nigga.
This ticket's $1,000.
Are they?
Yeah.
Them joints not gonna be there. I think them just gonna be like 500.
No, I wanted to ask. I'm glad we brought this up.
I'm definitely getting someone Beyonce tickets.
Yeah, like
I just
Someone or
If-
you're someone. Why would you say someone? Like nigga, like
he's
what?
married.
Why would he say someone?
It's like when you.
My man can't talk like he with the fellas.
It's like when.
Got a question though. Are you going with?
No.
Why not?
Why would he?
So when I was hearing about this Beyonce uproar
I seen
ticket thing,
Beyonce.
Cause say, okay,
That's
say, all right.
no, I was gonna say like I would go, bro.
Say Shorty.
I would
her
go by
friends
myself.
Trying to get the booth.
Well, the booth kind of sounds crazy because if you're telling me a ticket,
trying to get the booth.
if you're telling me to walk in as a K,
For the future?
And he could just be like, all right, what's your jump? What's your put in on the booth? Charles could just put in on the booth. The ladies
I
could
don't
do what they
think
do.
she going
and
here.
we do
I
that.
think she going to New Orleans.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah,
That's even better.
Her
Something
and
about
her sister.
I like that.
that's something about right.
I like that.
Underlining
Her and the
messages.
folks.
Yeah.
When the
Tickets
New
cheaper
Orleans
in New Orleans too. It's June.
No, it's after everything. So it's like gonna be September, I think.
For real?
Look at you, Chuck.
Wow.
Look at Tucky. Ain't that SFS time?
Hey, yo.
That's just
High five me.
Oh,
High five.
July.
Can I get him one? Hey, Charles.
that's why I said
Hey, Charles.
underlining issues.
Hey.
Not even issues, but underlining.
Talk about a gift.
You got jokes.
But this is where I'm at.
No,
This is
I'm
where
just
I'm
saying,
at.
no. We're here.
I have other
I like
questions.
that.
I have other questions for other.
That's admirable.
Yeah.
That's
Y'all are
admirable.
jokes. Y'all are super jokes.
No,
But the Beyonce tickets.
Bro.
All right, go ahead,
That's
Charles.
admirable.
No, go ahead. 'Cause I know where he wants to go. I know where he wants to
Beyonce
go.
tickets are.
We really about to do that?
No, I know
Would
where.
you get your shorty Beyonce tickets? I see this.
Dre already knew his answer. I don't even know why you asked him.
This nigga, I
He's
told him
sick.
he shouldn't be sitting next to me.
Exactly.
I didn't want to
He's
sit.
sick.
I didn't want to come sit down. I really did not want to come sit down. I told you, Donald, you would go. Bro.
I
He's
see.
go.
Hey,
Let's
look,
go.
here we go.
I seen a
Big slide.
I
The
seen
fact
a
that he's
thread.
honestly the honorable fourth member.
With that.
I seen a thread
Let's go
of a
Garland.
dude who said he got a shorty Beyonce tickets and now they married. Like they on like
bro,
they got
I
a
would-
family and shit. I'm just saying
I would gladly get it.
the Beyonce.
Shorty. If
Why not?
yeah.
It's not worth
Beyonce tickets, yeah me.
I might buy them for myself, bro. I might just get the one way.
Yeah, we talking about one way. I feel that.
Okay.
I'm going. Look, one way. That's good.
If you in the booth and it's just you and your Jones Slim, what's your way?
Nigga said one.
Say less. I
I'm
will
not
pay
taking.
that.
Nigga said
But
one way.
I get the 1v1 from me.
Everybody can see
I don't
this
want to
podcast,
go, bro.
Yeah.
I work. Son, I
You ain't
work
making no
Beyonce.
noise.
I work Rihanna. There's no place for us there.
I'm not going in a booth with my girl.
Exactly. It's free
Gotta be
drinks.
other girls.
It's all girls there.
I'm not taking my girl.
Son, I've worked the gym. Son, I've worked all of these female concerts, bro.
Yeah.
I've worked all of the female concerts.
over here.
I'm telling you, fellas, there's no place for us there.
He said I'm
Even if you take your girl,
In that booth.
there's no place for you there.
In that booth.
You're the only nigga there.
We could be multiple niggas.
Son, even if it's boyfriends and girlfriends.
Nah, we ain't talking boyfriends. We just talking about niggas.
Dre,
In the booth.
Dre.
Girls.
Jerry,
It's up, bro.
you're different.
I'm letting you know.
Why are you here?
I'm letting everybody know, right?
Who invited you?
So
my guy.
I was
Smart guy.
I was driving home. I was driving home from
Smart guy.
work the other day, bro, and I had the Beyonce on. So I was just like, bro, if I'm at the
Did
jump,
he heat it on?
nah, I had I like the self-titled jump.
You just had to be on though.
I had it
The
on.
actual Beyonce.
So nigga, if I'm at the jump, bro, I'm singing along, bro. I don't care.
But she not performing
I'm
that,
singing.
though. This is the Renaissance tour.
Did you not see the?
Is she not gonna perform anything
She
else?
is gonna perform.
She's gonna perform like a couple songs other than that, but she hasn't performed
Bro.
any Renaissance since then.
Right, but she gonna do like
She
20
made
songs.
24
Did you
million
see the
in a
thing,
night.
Did you see the thing?
And didn't perform any Renaissance
But
songs.
she gonna do.
Oh, her in the water when she did Drunken Love, like, bro, if you're playing Drunken Love, you're gonna hit some hits. Bro.
Jay Z might even come out.
Well, you gotta relax. It depends on the city. He's not coming here.
He's not coming out.
He ain't coming out.
He can do. He'll come out. It's not gonna be here.
The women would be livid.
It is the Renaissance
If they saw
tour.
if they saw Jay-Z, they would
This is the Renaissance tour.
they would be in uproar.
All right, we were in the car with the said young lady, and Shorty was like, "Oh, y'all not gonna play the Beyonce?"
No.
I'm not gonna point out which nigga said, "Oh yeah, play the Beyonce."
I probably
But we were in the car.
because I like the
I mean,
Beyonce.
it's a couple songs.
No,
I'm not a
you weren't in the car,
Oh yeah, I know.
but
I'm on the-
I listen to SZA, bro.
3 out of the 5 men that
I
are
would've
in this
played it.
room were in the car.
got.
We know who said play Beyonce at
That's
this
my
point.
shit.
We know who said play Beyonce. And so we start playing Beyonce.
Yo, she got big heads. Like I
And
don't
so,
know.
and she,
Bro,
and so,
I would go to the concert.
We literally had a discussion at the bar about Britney Spears and hits, so we can't not deny Beyonce.
I never deny Beyonce hits.
Who don't got hits?
Dance for Me is my favorite song.
Britney Spears doesn't have hits
No, we did this already.
Slay
Endless.
with him. Cause he just,
I got pissed.
Beyonce. No, we're not doing this Black History Month. We can't do this.
we can't.
Beyonce, come on now. Beyonce greater than
All right, but let's move on.
Please.
Next subject.
Jesus.
God damn.
Have y'all seen that the GW students, George Washington, for those who may not be from around the way, are getting robbed of their Canada Goose jackets, and they put out a PSA recently saying, basically saying, you know, beware kids. They aren't getting robbed on campus, but you know, they're by Foggy Bottom and whatnot. And
Oh yeah, they're right there.
so,
They're uptown.
so
They gotta relax.
I got a question. Does this remind you of that time when people were getting robbed of their North Faces?
Absolutely.
Well, it might be a little different. I need this three.
Because people was getting killed back then too.
Yeah, and this is like niggas was robbing niggas for their jackets. Now it sounds like niggas are robbing white people because they're sweet for their jackets.
Yeah.
So it kind of is like a different, a different level of robbery at this point. It's just like nigga, you're sweet for it, and like
My
niggas are just like when nigga on nigga crimes like nigga
You
get
don't
that
think
shit
niggas,
up.
you don't see niggas the other. So you don't think that's you sweet for it?
It's not as sweet for it as I'm getting a GW kid that doesn't know anything about DC type shit.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of those GW kids, they don't know anything about DC.
Yeah, you're not like I gotta worry
So you
about
think they're in
niggas.
the wrong place, wrong time?
That's
shit?
probably
Or-
what it is.
Thomas. Majority of those kids.
But my thing is that how's that any different from a nigga seeing you coming out of like the rec center and being like, oh,
Because I know if I'm at the rec center on Minnesota Avenue or Middle Road, I'm not gonna have my fly shit on.
okay, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like these niggas just don't know right from wrong. And they're wearing-
I get what you're.
I'm trying to be.
Now I get what you're saying.
I'm trying to be warm at this point. Like
Yeah.
them niggas, nigga, I'm gonna put on the fucking Fat Farm jacket
I
if
try
I'm
to
just
look
going
bummy
over
as
there.
possible.
Yeah, like I'm putting on some bullshit.
Niggas know where they gotta be
Yeah, like
to do what they gotta do.
Like if you rob me with what I got on right now, like come on, bro. Do it look like I got nothing right now? I look like
I think that's why I subliminally like just was like I'm just gonna wear Columbia, bro. Like I've wore Columbia all my life because I was like, ain't nobody robbing niggas.
That's
for
why I wore
Columbia.
Columbia in high school because
Bro.
everybody was getting robbed.
Niggas like North Face and shit. Granted, my folks was like, I'm not buying North Face, but I was like, nigga, okay, Columbia is just as fire for me. And I was just like, bro, I'm just gonna buy Columbia, bro. I've been wearing Columbia since like 5th, 6th grade.
Yeah.
To this day. I mean, my jacket over there is Columbia.
Columbia.
To this day. Like, bro, like,
I mean, that's what brands want. Brands want you to.
I'm saying it was like,
fuck
nigga,
with
if you
them
got a
and
North
always
Face,
fuck with
nigga,
them.
you might die. Like, it's just like,
the
bro.
steep check is not worth it.
Yeah, like, nigga, I'm not.
I mean, the steep tech.
And again, it's like $400, bro. Like, what am I to do this?
That's a comfy jacket, though.
Get
The
it.
Canadian Goose.
Yeah. That's what
So, what's your take on it, Lucas?
The Canadian Goose robberies?
Yeah. We had a little quick conversation
What
just
y'all-
about the
what
subject
did y'all
matter.
say?
So I said it was just white people not knowing.
Right from wrong.
It's not just white people, but okay, continue.
It was essentially you
It
not
happened at
knowing.
it was GW students from
No, I'm hip.
what was it?
A lot of that shit happened in Georgetown and M Street, all that shit, yeah.
So, I mean, with that being said, our take, well, the consensus, because I agreed after being swayed, was that, like, if you knew better, you would do better. You know, we come around some parts where you don't wear certain things. Like, remember the 06, between 06 and 10?
He got shot in the ass for a steep check at Suitland High School.
You know,
We were just talking about.
niggas know what niggas knew where and where not
I
to.
said subliminally, I just never wore that. I wore Columbia
There's
all
a
my
reason
life.
why I wear this jacket around instead
That's
of
it.
other jackets.
I said
that
that's the
I
reason
have.
why I've always wore Columbia all my life.
Yeah.
So that's what we said. So I think you're in agreement then.
Yeah, it
the
sounds like it.
consensus is that, like,
Oh, yeah. But I'm also a product of my environment. So it's like I know.
well, I
where
think
I'm
that's what
at.
we're saying as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should know, you know your surroundings. Like,
What about
But
the
it's
North
just
Face
Like, I
niggas,
walked in
man?
with this, and you was like, "I want that jacket, though." And
I didn't say it like that though.
you didn't, but you was also just like
Kind of lean
I
into
like-
it.
Yeah, and you was just like, "Will you
I'm gonna
get
get
it?"
one for myself.
Exactly.
That's why I didn't.
I mean, no. I'm not saying.
I didn't mean it like that.
Drake, come on, baby.
I got a further question. What does this mean about North Face niggas though? The niggas that proudly rock the North Face. Like, what does that mean?
But see, back then
For them.
it was a lot of fake North Faces.
Yeah,
too.
it was.
But still, even if
You
it's
got
fake.
a North Face joint right here. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, it's like at the end of the day,
If your joint right here, that's supposed to say a number. If your joint right here is supposed to say a number or the steep tech right here.
the
That's
first,
it.
the first,
North Face.
I think the first time I realized was maybe when I went to like Massanutten or something.
Yeah.
And it was cold as fuck, and I seen, and I was like on the snow tube,
That
and I
motherfucker
seen
say
endless
550
people
on the
wearing
sleeve.
North Faces, Columbia's, all these, and it dawned on me like, oh. No, these are winter jackets, like
Yes.
for a reason. Like they're
Real
not.
winter jackets.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, it was cold as fuck here, so it's like
For sure,
we
I'm not
need
de-
the jacket.
I'm not denying that,
Even
but
though we're below the Mason
there's
Dixon line,
levels to
we
cold
still
as
get Appalachian weather.
there's levels to cold as fuck. So like, there's no reason why niggas gonna get the big puffy, like you said, Fat Farm,
Niggas aren't
and rock
joining the
out.
Mercer.
Niggas wanted like a fashionable,
ASAP.
I mean, it was around, like.
and there's no denying, and it's okay.
just like,
There's
let's-
nothing wrong with that.
Let's
Like,
put the tough ass North Faces and bro. I remember like our guy at my house used to work at detail. Bro, it was endless North
But
Faces
to-
in detail.
But to answer your question though, to the robberies and all that shit, the Canadian Goose, it's OC. To plain and simple, get that out the way. The robberies for jackets is honestly crazy. Cause it's like if you honestly wanted to, my nigga, you can get a job at McDonald's, work 2 weeks. You got the money to buy Canadian Goose. To be completely honest with you, but that's just me speaking. But at the same time, it's just like I'm removed from the rec center days. Like we talked about it, Dre. Like there's no longer rec centers. Like there's no longer things for niggas to do with themselves when they get out of school and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like to get money and like to think about getting a work permit, like things that we used to do, shit like that.
I was pressed to
That's
get that.
like like that's far removed. So and my,
think so?
Yeah,
is it like
it is
in real
And-
time?
Yes,
Like,
yes, yes.
'cause I wouldn't
It
know. 'Cause I
definitely is.
mean, like,
It definitely is. They're not thinking about that, bro. Like,
but is it still like you can still get a work
bro,
permit?
you can
Just
get
still
way more money on the street
I feel
right
like
now.
we
to
talked
these
about
young
this
niggas.
last week. Like there's
You can get way, yeah, bro. Like we can get way more money on the streets to these young niggas. Than
just
get a
because
work
there's
permit, bro.
resources don't mean that people know how to get them.
Yeah.
So like there's work. Like there's no. I literally
Like,
seen
bro,
Mayor
like-
Browser on the news talk about the summer program
we already talked
and
about
about
this shit.
signing up and about like
Yeah.
sign up early so that you can decide
need to
what you
do.
want to do and shit like that. All that shit. But the truth is that like if
young
you don't
niggas
want
don't
to,
care, bro.
you don't want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like and also like how many kids don't got a TV or
Don't got internet, don't got the
So if
actual
you're not
like,
watching
information
TV
to get this shit.
if you're
Like,
not
the
watching
high school-
TV, how would you know that?
Like we
I
was
knew that because I was browsing
Exactly. Like I
on
watch the news every
on
morning
a
before I
random
go to work.
Tuesday.
to blame the parents at that point for not
Son,
watching. and
No.
knowing?
Son,
Life
we
is
was
a.
in high schools
I
at
told
this
this.
point.
I told this.
Because we
hold
was
on.
in high school, and that shit was actually in the high school, bro. Like it was in the bulletin, it was in homeroom. Like it came over the morning announcement, shit like that.
I told this
So
to.
was
I
that
told
on
you
you for not
anymore.
paying attention?
No.
Oh, so it's not happening
anymore.
I don't know. I'm not in no school system. I'm not going
Son,
to.
these
I'm
little
not going to
niggas don't
say.
get to school until it's time to actually go
See,
to first period.
and that's different. So if they don't get there, then who knows what is or
They don't
isn't
go to
happening?
school until it's time to go to first period, bro.
I couldn't tell you what is or isn't
I'm
happening.
actually on the bus with these little niggas, and they talking about it, and it's just like, bro, like I'm about to go to Chick-fil-A. I don't got to be the first period till 9:15. Say less. I'm not going to school till 9:10.
What school district and school?
This is
this
Fiji
with
County,
the
and
kids?
I live by Siouxland High School.
Oh yeah.
So it's just Suitland Jones. Like, are we just gonna
you be
say
But it's
that?
just like it's not just Siouxland Jones. I got people that go to McNamara on my bus. I have people that also go to DC schools on my bus. Like it's a wide variety. I don't know where they go, but I also know that like the kids that go to Siouxland that live in my neighborhood for a fact.
It sounds like Suitland fucked up. That's what it sounds.
I'm not saying Siouxland fucked up. I refuse to say that anything is fucked up because that's the law to judge. Only Allah knows.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like for him to say it is like that, for him to just like, all right, bet. But like my personal judgment, I'll keep that to me and between me and him and me and Allah.
Sound like fucking Suitland fucked up.
But it's just that's not the only school though, bro.
I know, but you know
Glenn
what I
too.
mean? Yeah.
I've been Glen on too, and them little niggas saying the same thing. There's way more money on the street than it is in trying to get a work permit.
my office at Potomac High School.
But that's always been life, though.
They got Balenciaga.
And that's what I'm
Here
saying.
you
Like,
go.
and-
No,
and-
that's
no,
always-
You're judging us.
No,
I'm
and
not
I
judging
agree.
you.
No,
I'm
I
saying
totally agree.
niggas
And
say
that's-
that all the time, bro.
Always.
Bro, this is the test of time, bro. I literally texted
So
the
why
group.
are we questioning it now?
No,
I'm not
that's
questioning it
that's
now.
why when you
I'm just saying,
No,
bro.
that's why when you asked about the parents, I was like, yo, I don't know how much you can blame a group of
How can you
people
blame a group of
who
people,
are in
bro?
a cycle.
I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Like, we
because
can put it on the parents, but we also gotta put some on the teachers too, though. No, we gotta put some on the schools too, though.
You gotta put it on everybody.
Exactly.
You have to put blame on everybody.
It's a whole community.
It's a-
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying,
definitely
it takes a
community.
village.
It definitely does. So I think you have to put it on everybody.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think you could.
No, like when I say blame the parents, I was not trying to directly saying them out.
No, I
like
get what
when
you
you said that, like I felt how you got it. I felt
You say
the
you're single
direction.
what?
I felt it. I felt
Your
it.
jokes,
I
bro.
felt it. I felt it.
I'm saying them out, bro.
No. Yeah, because you work in the schools, man. He works in the schools.
Yeah, you
though.
That's what I'm saying.
definitely.
Everybody's perspective. That's
This
what
nigga told us niggas come to school with this shit on them, and I'm just like, bro, that's
You gotta
crazy.
keep it on you, fool.
I'm just like, bro,
It's like them. Like, that shit's
my
serious.
son and daughter gonna be there at one point. I don't need
But that's
that,
the
bro.
thing about
What is
school. Like you went to a
Any
school
you
and
go
people
to,
came
bro,
to
it's a
school
nigga
with
with
this
a
shit
joint
on them.
on them, bro.
Like
I did, but it wasn't like.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It
There
wasn't like
wasn't
what?
so many motherfuckers. Like,
But you, that's what
how
I'm
many?
saying. Only
I
that-
never got a.
Only the
Never
shit
got
that
a
we
count.
That's because we
We
went
went
to
to a
Flowers,
school.
fool.
That's what I'm saying. We did not go to one of them schools, bro.
went to
Like, let's be
Flowers,
real. Let's be
You know what I
real.
mean?
You know why
Like,
this
let's
shit
be
Montgomery
real.
County and all that shit? It's 800 students in that motherfucking school.
It's kids at Boca doing fentanyl.
It was
fentanyl
1,100 people in our
the-
graduating
in
class.
the bathroom,
800.
dying.
800.
Like dying, literally having to get knacking.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's not over.
Like our graduating class at Flowers was some people's
Four.
total populations
like
at this
four.
whole entire school.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I had to sit through all that.
Yeah, sit through it.
My name was Richardson, so I had to sit through all of that.
My shit was halfway through.
I got two last names. I had to sit all the way to the W. Bro, I was sick.
Nigga said y'all had to sit through all that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids, man.
Son, how many? Son, we had so many people.
But
in our
nowadays,
graduating
graduate
class.
class is like 100 kids, which is crazy.
Our shit was 400. I'll never forget.
Flowers graduating class was 400.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
Started with 1,100. Remember they
Bro,
told you to
it might have been like 2, bro. I remember the first jump.
Yeah, 1,200.
Yeah, I remember the first
Look to your
jump.
left, look to your right.
Bruh, Mr. Crump.
Basically, a college course.
Mr. Crump was like, yo, we in the fucking auditorium. He was like, look to your
Look
left.
to your left, look to
You
your
gonna
right.
see all these
Yeah,
niggas when you
I'm not gonna see
graduate.
everybody.
Bro, I think the graduation was like 413,
But it
421.
started
or
with
something
like you
crazy
said,
shit.
like
Like 1,200.
Bro, it was like 2, bro.
Yeah, it was a
When
lot.
we came in there, it was
Yeah.
like 2,
Cause I
bro.
remember
Bro, it was 2, 2,100 or something
I was
crazy.
going to St. John's, and at the time, these niggas used to come to my crib
deep.
after school every day from Flowers. I used to be like,
The entire
I used to be
Kenmore
like the
Middle
whole-
School.
Bro, it was a lot. It was a lot
like
of,
the
it was a
whole
lot, bro.
fucking world went to this school.
Bro, it was a lot, bro. Nigga,
a
it was
lot.
like at one point we got like 4K kids. It was like, y'all
Yeah.
proud of this, bro? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
these are wilder than this joint, bro. Like,
Yeah,
You
that
get more
shit
money from the state.
I know.
for sure.
You know, now they're doing great, bro. They're doing
Yeah,
great
for sure.
things.
Shout out to the
Because of
Mecca,
us.
right?
Yeah, like, shit.
Track team too.
I was gonna say
Man,
track
I say
team.
track team been carrying us for a while.
They got
Not a
a
band.
kid going to South Carolina.
Yeah, the football player. Shout out AK. Shout out a few other
They got
cats who.
one nigga going to Alabama.
Some of the homies who's coaching.
I think he already did.
Yeah,
Yeah, he already did.
So,
This will be his second year.
yeah,
going into
shout out
his
to.
second year.
I mean, listen, the DMV is producing
dog.
football, especially DC.
Yeah,
DC got a lot of cats. They has a few cats at Oklahoma. Shout out Caleb, Heisman
Caleb
Trophy winner.
Williams. For sure, for sure.
So it's
Shout out to Mirror. That's a
you
little
know,
bro.
we got a football we got a football pedigree now
Yeah.
around the way. All right, my last thing
It's
before we
something
get
in
to
the water.
I feel like we've been in football pedigree.
oh for sure, Merriman,
We just had a
Vernon
sports pedigree,
Davis.
period.
You know, we got guys.
Morrow.
If you
Yes,
want to
sir.
play football,
Yes, sir.
basketball,
This
like,
cat's are you gotta change me up, or I can keep going. All right, so before we get to the sports,
Yo, let's go.
before I get to the sports, has anyone seen You People?
I have.
I have. We're the only two people who really matter. Omatic does too, but He
That
doesn't.
don't matter at all.
No, Matic has a fan base. That's what you guys don't know.
I don't.
Matic has a hide.
I'd much rather hear your perspective.
That was
before we get to
2022.
mine.
So you want to hear my perspective? So if y'all haven't seen You People, super spoiler alerts. Don't care. Game is game. So
And I watched it by myself.
I watched it with my plus
As your
one.
wife, as you should.
So we watching the You People, and you know me, I love rom-coms. Rom-coms might be my
Number one.
favorite genre of movie. Like Ugly Truth. It's I guess 10 Things I Hate About You. Like I guess that's a teen movie as well. But you name them. Like I only name 2. But listen, I love a good rom-com. You know, Friends with Benefits, all them shits.
You know what I'm saying? What's that?
Shit, Brown Sugar might as well be a rom-com as far as I'm concerned.
That
Like,
other jumps you like, the Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore jump when they went on that.
51st Dates.
There we go.
Yo, there's so many good
I remember that jump.
rom-coms as a
Crazy
genre.
back
As
in
a
the day. I remember
genre.
that.
Yo, what's that other movie they did? The Red Sox jump?
I know which one you're talking about, but
The
I don't
Red
remember
Sox?
the name.
What do you mean?
Your fever pitch.
Oh, okay, I
Fever
don't know if I've seen it.
They got endless movies. In
Nah, Fever Pitch is jump when they was like dealing with the Red Sox when they
No, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna check that. Then.
Nah, Fever Pitch was crazy.
Yeah, I ain't seen it.
when the Red Sox down 3-0 and they won the
Ah, okay,
There's a love
okay.
story with it as well.
I love that. See, like I love a good rom-com.
6, right?
Yeah.
Like I said,
Or 4 for sure.
a good rom-com is amazing, and I just love that. So, this is my analysis of You People. As a rom-com, I give it a 10. I thought it was so like there were moments in that joint where I literally was laughing out. I was like, "Yo, this shit is legitimately funny as fuck." I was like, "Yo, how?" I was like, Eddie Murphy, my girl Leanne, Nia Long. See, the thing about all right, so let me break down.
You talking about what's the name? Dreyfus though.
Dreyfus. So Dreyfus and Eddie Murphy.
I fuck with her crazy though. That was my
Hilarious.
favorite person on Seinfeld.
So Dreyfus and Murphy, hilarious. Like as those
And I like how
because
they-
they're the main characters
Okay.
as far as parents.
For sure.
So
Okay, Charles, high five.
So as far as parents, they're the main characters. So hilarious. So if we're gonna do some lead role, Neil Long, Jonah Hill. We'll get to them later.
People.
We'll get to them. We'll get to them later. But let's start with parents. Parents. Eddie Dreyfus, amazing. Both of them. Like Eddie is like acting. He not even like being funny. He acting, and he's amazing at it. Dreyfus is hilarious. She's the best. At least as far as I'm concerned, she's the best character in the movie. Now let's move to supporting.
Acting wise,
Acting wise, I think it's Eddie. I think just being funny is Dreyfus. I think she's just like the most hilarious person in the movie.
she's a white woman.
So let's get to the supporting the parents.
Supporting cast.
Nia Long and my guy Bucci.
David Duchovny.
Damn, wrong guy, white guy. David Duchovny, but as I better know, Hank Moody from Californication.
There we go.
Also from X-Files. You guys know him. I don't remember his character's name, but in X-Files, big guy. Yo.
He spent some time in Maryland.
Oh,
He's from Maryland, maybe, I think.
Oh, shout out to them.
Yeah.
So them two, yo, Nia Long didn't get enough, as far as I'm concerned, didn't get enough screen time. But her actual, as far as I'm concerned, her actual like presence in the movie was amazing. Like she was just great through and through.
She said, "Hey, titties." That's all I needed.
Like she was a solid character. And the same for Dave. Like his ordinary people part
Son, we're
was
just ordinary people. Son,
was by far maybe some of
by far.
the funniest shit you're gonna see. The brother and the sister, great. Like they were both. They needed more time. Both fucking amazing, funny as fuck. I love them. All the extra parts. Young Miami, Lala, the dude who from Brilliant Idiots. All those guys were great. They were funny. I loved it.
Andrew Schwartz.
Andrew Schwartz. It was fun. I loved it. Let's get to Schultz. Let's get to Jonah Hill and Lauren London. All right. So this is my issue.
They're both Jews.
No, this is my issue. My issue was, in a rom-com, the most important thing is the actual romance. Like, the comedy is very important, but it comes here and there. The most important part is the romance. Act like you fucking like each other. Like, bro, there's parts of this movie I'm like,
Yeah, like
what the fuck is going on here? Like, yo, like, fake like you like each other. Like, listen, like, yo, they're laying in the bed and they're literally as far apart as me when I'm sleeping for my sister and we're in a hotel and we're like, yo.
this far apart, bro.
Like, that's how far they are from each other in the bed. And it's like, you're not
This is how
fucking
intimate
13
niggas
years.
are.
You're not 13 years
They
old.
didn't kiss until they was brushing their teeth.
Bro!
They didn't kiss until they was brushing their teeth with
Your
each other.
man
in
put
the
his
gym,
arm
bro.
around her like he didn't know if he was about to strangle her or he wanted to make sure his grip wasn't too tight. Like, bro, fucking like act like you like each other. So like outside, like my thing about like the movie was so good, but like I'm like, yo, so I lied. The rom-com part wasn't 10 for 10. It was 9 for 10. Because there was so, but it's like, yo, act like you're 8 for 10. Act like you guys like each other. Like, actually be in love. Like, have this feel like, oh, this is, people kept talking about like, oh, he could never pull her. No, they just didn't act like they liked each other. So like, how would you know like they were in love and this was an actual real relationship? It was more like, yo, we're being forced to be here and we think this is right.
Something it looked like the jump. It was like
The only time they looked like they liked each other was when they was going on the date.
Exactly.
That was the only time. And it was like, once again, yeah, they looked like they liked each other because they were having a conversation. And like, yo, I look like I like everybody when I'm having the
like the
conversation
beginning and the end
that I'm
of it,
enjoying. Like most,
Beginning and end.
like what?
Like the wedding scene.
No way.
And then
No, even then, it was like dancing with your coworker and trying to not make sure, like, you know that, like, hey, I'm not trying to take this too
at least they were
far.
kissing by then.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Horrible. So, and then my second thing that I really just did not enjoy about this movie was that, like, yo, they were so hell-bent on, like,
Religion.
not even just religion, making some sort of social point. Bro, everything didn't need to be connected to some sort of ideology, whether it was religion, whether it was gender, whether it was race. It just didn't, everything didn't, we could have took our time, we could have done, everything was just so hell-bent on being like, hey.
That spa scene was so uncomfortable.
Bro, everything was just hell-bent on being like, well, this is some type of commentary on the world. And it kind
The
of
niggas in Paris scene was uncomfortable.
that was actually kind of funny. It was just an awkward.
It was hilarious.
It was just
but
an
it
awkward
like-
scene, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's what.
Like, why would I try to force a white nigga to say the title of this song?
Because it's if you're doing it and
like,
it's
oh,
funny.
Yeah. Oh,
if
you
you're
like this song? What's the title
listen,
of this song?
here's my issue. If you're doing it,
You
and,
already know for a fact you're not gonna say it.
bro, my whole point is if you're doing it for comedic relief, everybody laughs and it's okay. But when you're trying to truly like
Make a
get
point.
him a point, it's whack.
It's crazy.
And that's the thing about the movie, like.
And I felt like that was more so the point of that
That
scene
was the
than
whole
anything.
Yes, but Jonah Hill up until that point was playing it so well.
He was.
So his character makes it work. Like up until like that's my thing. The audience isn't
And I
stupid.
feel like Lauren London character was playing up to that point until that point where she addressed Dreyfus in that one scene.
That's my whole point. And I told my coworker, I was like, when you watch the movie, you gonna wait till the end and you gonna be like, this is what it's all for.
Yeah.
And that's all the movie is for. If you watch the movie, and I'm not even spoiling, all the movie is for a payoff of about 4 minutes at the end.
Yeah.
Where the main character where each of the main characters
The
gets to
wedding
come on
scene, my nigga.
They got married? I'm probably never gonna watch it. So you can tell.
Yes,
The wedding scene.
yes,
Y'all don't
yes,
have
The wedding
yes,
scene.
yes, they get married. Yes, they get married. But it's not even the wedding scene. It's the
not.
dinner. It's the dinner scene.
Exactly.
But my point
Thank
is
you.
that the whole
That's why I said
movie,
it that way. Charles like, you already know.
the whole movie is for that payoff.
for that scene,
For
bro.
each of them to get their 2-minute monologue off, and for you to be like, oh my
to
god,
explain it to the slow
look
people.
at the world. Oh my god. this is how.
This entire fucking movie.
Oh my god, this
Is
is
for
how.
But
this?
it wasn't a wasted movie.
No,
It's a
it
good
was
movie.
wasted.
It's not a movie like
It was
I would never
wasted.
tell anyone not to
It
watch
was
it.
fucking wasted.
No, it's a good movie. You should watch it. It's a fun movie, and that's my thing about rom-coms. Rom-coms are supposed to be fun. So my thing about it, on the fun meter, it is more fun than anything.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a
give
good.
you that.
So it's a good movie.
I give you
It's a
that.
good rom-com.
Jonah Hill do pretty good work though. Is
give you
he
that.
the producer?
Yeah.
He directed the movie.
Yeah.
He wrote it.
Him and Kenya Barris wrote
Him
it.
and Kenya
Oh,
Barris.
Kenya Barris.
But
They
he,
both wrote it.
but Jonah Hill wrote the original script.
Okay.
Kenya Barris came and touched it up, and then like they co-wrote the joint and type shit.
Have y'all seen his show Black as Fuck?
Yeah, I like that
I
joint.
love that
I
joint.
love that show.
Yeah, people
I
hate
did
Kenya
see that.
Barris because I think Kenya Barris
He's
is
big
like.
on the.
No, I think Kenya Barris is a reflection of like what a lot of
America.
people feel like,
They want to be.
and also
Yeah.
a lot of people feel it's bougie. A lot of people feel it's like not how like.
But if they had it like that, they would be doing it.
And I think Kenya Barris is like,
But don't kill this
Fuck
black
you
is
mean?
black is just based on Kenya Barris' life.
but that's my thing. A lot of people when looking at art, people want to be upset because they feel as though. And this is my thing about black people. Black people want to be
Is
like.
life imitating art is art
It's not
imitating life?
My thing about it is.
Is life imitating art is life imitating art?
You said
Come
the
on,
same thing
Charles.
twice.
You're-
It was
you-
art imitating life.
Come on,
but
Charles.
the different
I
part.
just want you to answer the question because you know this is how the people be, bro. Like,
My thing about it is that
I know the answer, bro.
God,
Come
no
on.
thanks.
Yeah.
The thing about it is that it's his
I
life.
don't like
So
how you
that's
carrying me just now.
no, but I just answered your question. The thing
No,
is
you
about-
did, but it was just like you ain't like I acted it out. Bro.
First of all, you didn't say you said is life imitating art. Is life imitating art? Is life imitating art? Is
No,
art
I said
imitating
life
life?
imitating art.
We
art
have it. We can
imitating
literally
life.
play it back. And Shirley's laughing because he
said
knows
both.
it.
The
Okay.
second time I definitely
Maybe you
butchered
said
it.
the second time for
Second
sure.
time I
But the
butchered
first
it.
time I got you.
I got you.
So, but I think it's funny because it's his life.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
yes, maybe I don't know him.
Yeah.
So maybe it is. But also, black people want to be like we're not a monolith, and then get upset when like a black representation on TV isn't the one that. So maybe he should have named it Kenya Blackish. Maybe he should have named The Life of Kenya Barris. But maybe ABC wasn't rocking for that. You know, so maybe that's
You
you
just
know
like, hey,
maybe
bro, like
maybe that's
you
a bigger
pitched it this way, but I don't like the title.
exactly. So
It's like getting green lighted unless you change the
you
title.
know, so like I can't stop a nigga's bag. Before we get to the sports wars bag, let's do a little intermittent sports.
Okay.
Intermittent, that was really bad. I don't even know what word I was trying to use, but hey,
Intermediate?
maybe I was looking for something in the middle.
Intermittent.
I was looking for
I don't even know what
maybe
that
that's the
means.
word I wanted to say,
Intermittent.
but
Nope.
No,
That's not what we're looking for.
It's
what I was looking for was in the middle.
Yeah.
Intermittent.
So maybe you are right.
Yeah, I think
But is
you
intermittent
were right.
in the middle?
Intermittent?
Intermission means a break.
Yeah. So that was-
Intermittent is like let's.
And that's the intermediate.
So what I was looking for? Listen, the word I was looking for is in the middle because what I'm talking about is a sports issue, but also like a topic. So it's not like
Halftime, niggas.
so maybe I was-
Intermission is halftime.
That's what I'm saying.
Intermittent is like let's
No.
do this in
And
between.
intermission is a break. Because hockey has intermissions.
But
and
it's
they
in the
don't have
But-
halftime.
That's
But
what
it's
I'm
that-
saying.
but
He
it's their
doesn't.
ha- it's
He
their
doesn't.
break.
He
It's
wants.
just
He
like
doesn't
a
want to do a break
break
between sports.
sports.
That's what I'm saying. Intermittent
Intermittent.
is what he
I
wants
think
to
that's
do.
it. I think Omatic is right here.
High five,
I think Omatic
No,
is
no,
right.
because
No,
like
no. We're gonna do a high five.
No.
Because it's been a while.
I-
One, two. I like your diction.
Yeah, I don't like my diction being right now. Right.
See,
For
I
me.
hate Omatic
Come
because
on.
Omatic will be like,
No.
Because
no.
I know I'm right now, but like I don't want to be right now. I don't want to be. I don't want to be right. I don't want to be right. I don't want to be right. I don't want to be right.
Flowers, baby.
no.
No. I want to, but I don't want to because
Before we
I've been.
dive
It's
into
been a lot going on. It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot going on.
No, because we got some personal stuff.
Oh my God! Oh my!
Let me tell you
Are we doing this right now? Are we doing this right now?
Let's not.
Are we doing
You
this
don't
right
gamble,
now?
Rob, nigga. If you want to
yeah,
gamble,
you're
you
right,
can
you're
talk.
It's a Rob. He's crazy.
Exactly.
He's
So because
no, bro.
he's right.
Charles, we don't have to do this right
No,
now.
no, no.
Trust me, we don't have to
It's
do
always
this.
a gamble.
Charles,
I'm
Charles,
not in certain
Charles,
chats.
Charles,
I'm
I'm
not in
touching
certain
you.
chats because I don't gamble.
I'm touching you right now, bro.
Intermittent
Intermittent is the word.
That's what I know.
We don't have to do anything other than that, bro. We can move on, bro. We can move on, bro.
He asked
I know that this is the word. I got us off of 2 other words. Nigga, I'm right. I don't want to be right now because niggas is mad at me when I'm right. So
What are
no.
you talking about?
No,
And guess what?
we're done.
He
We're done.
was-
We're done. We're done. We're
We
done.
literally
We're done.
just celebrated you.
So my point was,
You don't Thank you.
NFL teams
Thank you.
can no longer ask
you
draft
upset?
prospects if their
I don't
mother
like
is
this.
a sex worker.
What's going on?
See,
Is everything okay at home?
Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
Are you okay? I didn't hear you. But I want to know if my man's okay.
well, if you want to know. It's like, no, we ain't about to do that right.
Y'all niggas is stupid.
Every Monday, 6 o'clock, I'm doing it.
Y'all are some of the most
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
most
Thank you,
foolish
yeah.
people I know.
But I think that's fake news. I think that's fake news.
Hey,
It's a real
hey,
talk.
James. I love you.
I love you too, brother.
That's talking to you.
And
But I think that's fake news.
Go look it up.
When the fuck would they ever ask people
They
this?
asked
Yeah,
Des
somebody got
Bryant.
asked last.
They asked Des
So
Bryant.
when was that? In 2000
11.
Okay, so now it's 2022.
So
Are
when
they
he
still
called the
asking
pass
that?
they say he dropped.
So the thing about it is
I'm
that
talking about the
thing
past.
about
He
it is that
dropped
it's
it, but-
outlawed. The thing
he
about it is
caught
that
it.
is
He caught it. He caught it.
the thing about it is that it has been outlawed.
They
Now.
literally changed the rule.
Now, Julio, what fan are you? Like, you should know that he dropped it. What are you talking about?
Bro,
He dropped it.
He caught it.
Anyway,
So with it being,
bro, that's a
They changed the rule in that shit.
2011
He
question.
but my thing about
That's
it is that
11 years
you don't-
later.
You don't think they're still asking? You don't think they were asking?
So when was the last time someone got asked
You
that?
don't know. I mean, you think these dudes after they got exposed, they just like I'm sure they.
Is this a part of the script that everybody's talking about now?
Ooh, okay, let's get into it.
Is this a script?
That's during the sports
get
we're
into
waiting
it.
for.
Is this the script?
Hold on, man.
You're talking sports.
I
Like, what
have
we
a script.
saying?
I have a script. This is
Yeah,
the
I
only
bet.
thing
See,
ahead of schedule.
ESPN guy. He is ESPN guy. You know what I mean? For me, this is C block.
B block, we ain't A block.
Nah, nigga, we're about CD block at this point. We're definitely moving to D block. We're moving to D. We're moving to D block right now.
1, 2.
We're moving to D block.
D block.
Yeah, we're in D.
We're in D block
We're in-
for sure.
Kiss. I'm outside. I'm outside.
Yo,
I love
niggas just
I love
going.
Jada Kiss.
Let's kiss, baby.
I'm mad nobody asked me why I did the hat this way, bro.
Why'd you do the hat that way?
I know why you
Why'd you do
did
the
it.
hat that way?
Cause Jada was drunk the other night and they performed Horse and Courage for the first time live
See, that's
in New York.
this is not why I wore that.
That's not. This
But I want to hear what you
Hat
got to
on.
say.
has nothing to do with
He
that.
had the hat on though.
Why is it sideways?
It was.
So,
Well,
Jada had the joint on though.
Serious.
Continue.
You are not a
Continue.
serious
He was
cat.
drunk, Jada, and he had a red cup in his hand. That's all I gotta say.
oh, so it's been a while. I haven't seen that nigga.
Not a serious
Am I partially wrong?
You're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong here.
You're like
You're,
so wrong.
you're very wrong here.
So wrong.
So
Did you see that clip of Jada though?
I'm sure you did.
I did. Let me tell you why I got the hat right here, right now, right?
don't.
So,
Solid fit though.
I just found this hat, right? It's a Nike Tech. It's a Tech Fit hat,
I
right?
know it is.
I never. Well, I knew it was.
ACG kit.
No, it's just Tech. It's a Tech hat. Like it's a Tech beanie, right? And I bought this like 8 years ago,
I know you did.
but I used to have it folded to a fold.
Come on now.
Yeah, come on for sure. But I had it folded and I pulled it out and I put it over my hair and I was like, nah. But I told myself I'm gonna wear it tonight off the Red Man and I'm gonna wear it off the
Red
Red
and
Man
Meth?
shit. Yeah, Red and Meth off the How High shit when he would the fucking
Yeah.
he always used to have his hats over and his fucking this shit at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why I got it like this.
So back
That's
to
all
the
I wanted to say.
sex worker shit. So
Oh, Jesus.
my actual question was: is there
Part 2 to sex workers.
with
about to
with
tap this
with
up?
that, what's the wildest thing you let slide in a job interview? Someone asks you. Because ultimately, this is a job interview. They're getting asked for these questions. So, what's the wildest thing someone could ask you that you would sit through and
What's the
do?
wildest thing that was asked to you in your job interview?
Nothing. I got interviewed by Brad, Peach, and some other dudes.
So I feel
So
like
you
I
got
got
asked no questions.
yeah. So I feel like in my job interview, I got
you
interviewed by
do
people that
drugs?
I knew. So you got interviewed by the same situation. Like
No, I didn't know them at the time, so it was just like,
Oh.
yeah. I mean, it was just like, what school did you go to? What sports? What have you done in the world of sports?
My job interview was like
Your journalism, type, you know.
so your guy told me that you should join our team. Like, what's up with you and shit? And I was talking and shit. And so the one thing that like threw me off, like the nigga that was interviewing me, he had on like 3 chains on his neck. White guy. He had on 3 chains.
You have
But-
to repeat that.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm
White
looking
guy.
at him.
White guy.
He had on a button-down shirt, and he had the 2 buttons button down and shit. But I'm looking because I'm looking at everybody. I'm a very attentive person. But I look at him. He's just asking me questions like, "Yo, what's up with you? Like, what can make you an asset to the team and shit?" And I'm looking at him. I'm just like, "Bro, like, you have 3 gold chains on. Like, what can I really say wrong to make you not hire me?"
What
at
can
this
I
point?
really say wrong? It's
So I'm
crazy.
looking at him.
You not hiring.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro, what? Son? Are you dead ass? But so like I always say, I've been in my job for a long time. But in the interview, I think I said like I didn't say nigga. I said some crazy word that wasn't supposed to be said in the job interview.
You said
But-
fuck?
Nah, I think
Shit.
it was like
Ho?
shit. It might have been like bro or some dumbass crazy shit
You
like
can't say
that.
bro in that interview?
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
not in corporate.
That's so stimulating.
You said,
Not-
bro.
I said some dumb shit. I said something like close to like a bro.
I got hired off of telling a story about bagging a prostitute.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. Like it goes down to that shit. I was just like, man, like I did this shit. I was like, bruh. I think I said bruh in the interview.
I dead ass.
And I was like in an interview with 5 white niggas, and it was like, bruh. I said bruh, and it was just like, are you sure we want to hire this guy? And I was like, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
hmm So I was just like, shit. Here I am 6 years later, though. So
Here I am,
Bro,
6 years
it
later.
works every time. Be yourself.
I need a 3 from Ja. My parlay is fucked, but whatever.
But yeah, bro. Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was just like,
I literally got my
I'm
job.
having a good night, I
literally
think.
got
I
my
haven't
job
checked in a
telling
while,
them,
but I think
just
I'm
like,
having a
oh
good
yeah, I
night,
used
you
to
guys.
bag prostitutes. Shorty was like, what?
That's pretty bold.
And I was just, I told her. She was like, do you think you can be secretive with HIPAA violation, like with HIPAA information and shit like that?
oh yeah.
And I was just like,
used
oh
to do
yeah.
that.
I was like, I used to arrest prostitutes. And she was like, what? And I was just like, yeah, like the confidentiality is up my alley. She was just like, tell me more. And I told her more. And here we are, year later, baby. Had the year reviews, you know what I'm saying? Niggas up for a
Make
raise.
some noise for that.
That's your
With that said, are y'all gonna answer my fucking question?
Suburbs.
What is the wildest thing that you would answer for, like, in a job interview?
Oh, wildest question? No lie. I was asked my sexuality in a job application, in a job interview.
Interesting. As far as, like,
With the kufi on.
do you think, like, I'm confused as to how that works. Like, what's
Hey,
like, what prompts someone to ask,
I don't know,
hey, are you,
brother. I'm just as confused as you.
A dude asked you that?
Not at
A
all.
female?
Yes.
interesting.
You hit?
No.
You tried?
No.
hey,
I left
yo.
I left fucking coworkers or going smack at coworkers or any interesting coworkers.
That shit messy.
Yeah, I don't understand why niggas.
Fun.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
blind. Oh, shout out to my guy from ABC. Is he from ABC?
I don't know.
The cuz who was with the white shorty, and now they both got fired. And
Oh, cut off.
oh yeah, they in like litigation now.
Yeah, trying to get the rest of their salary.
Yeah, they man.
Yeah.
Dang. When they both married?
No. Yeah.
I knew they was
That's
fucking
it.
up.
Chill
I
out,
didn't
man.
tell.
I
I'm
said,
like,
no,
nah.
yeah.
They too friendly.
My thing about fucking with your coworker is what do you gain from it unless y'all either gonna be super cordial at the end or fall madly in love at the
That
end.
should be torch though.
It's
Chuck.
literally one of two options.
Chuck, that should be torch.
It's not torch anywhere else.
It be torch everywhere else.
That's
but
my
it's just
point.
like, but
I
hold
think-
on. We work the same shift.
Okay.
We are at the same time.
Okay.
A lot
I'm
of
not gonna
times.
fuck you during work time.
Bro,
So I'm
but
confused.
But they were.
Chuck. It's not
But
about
they
work.
were.
It's about convenience.
No, they were fucking on work trips. That's a
Yeah,
different bag.
It's about convenience though.
And that's my thing. I respect that because I've heard this take, and I'm not mad at that.
It's about
So
convenience.
different jobs are different
Because
spokes.
people always
Bro,
saying, if I'm gonna fuck with anybody, I'm gonna fuck with somebody in my job field. And
no,
it's
I'm gonna
like-
fuck with someone who's in my like, who's
field
my
of work,
No, not
whatever.
field of my in my whatever. Which is the
Yeah, equal or whatever.
whatever, like
Yeah,
equally yoked, all that bullshit that people talk when they're nonsense. But,
I'm
I
just
agree
saying,
with you. But my
But you know what I'm saying? In the entertainment world, it's just like, yeah, if I'm
I
gonna
get
deal
what-
with if I'm gonna deal with some shit,
yeah, I'm
I'm
only
gonna
gonna
deal
do
with
whatever.
entertainment.
I get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
my in the same industry type of someone who understands my
Yeah.
lifestyle, all that good shit. I get what you're saying. But there's a wholly difference between fucking on the clock versus being in a relationship with someone. Like, yo, I'm sure there's people at my job now who are messing around, but nobody be on the clock
Going crazy.
Like, and that's the whole point. Like, bro, there's
Finger popping
Bro,
between
there's-
commercial breaks.
there's a certain level of decorum one must have in all.
Welcome back to Good Morning America.
You're nasty and drunk.
Never fucked on the clock.
You ain't like the
No,
slide?
nigga. You know, a lot of wild shit on
He
the
like the
clock,
slap.
but I'm not that horny.
He
Like,
like the Collinsworth slab.
I felt it. I just knew you just saw us because you wasn't doing it no other time.
Why does it always have to be
Just feel
labeled?
like, you know, like
Why does it always
they
got to
need
be labeled
display.
horny when you trying to have sex?
Because literally, what is the definition of horny?
brother.
Trying to have sex.
Right. Like what? If hormones
Or being
are raging,
aroused.
if hormones are raging, what does that mean?
If you
Horny.
tell a girl I'm aroused, she'll be like, okay. But if you're like, yeah, I'm alright, me too.
No.
I fucked with Dre's thought process
No.
and everything.
No.
I really do.
I've literally told women I'm excited.
I'm excited. Whoa.
And they were just like, me too. And I pulled up. And there's no arousement. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, that excited me. Your last Instagram post excited me.
Are we going to sports at this
Type
point?
shit.
Like, what's going
And it's just like,
I don't want to get in trouble.
on?
I'm a single man, so.
I'm single too, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Hey, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I could get in trouble.
Oh.
Girls watching.
all of them know, bro. Open communication.
Yeah, I don't do nothing. I be chilling.
Yeah, fuck that. They know. Yeah, y'all know.
So let's get to the sports aspects of the show. Because I told y'all we also the greatest sports podcast in the world. Tom Brady. Tom Brady retires. What does that mean for football?
Not a damn thing.
The greatest maybe quarterback ever to play retiring means nothing.
Did the playoffs fall off? Did football fall off with him not being in the conference finals or
He's replaceable.
any of that? Like, bro, fuck out of here, bro. Like
Some
any
5 years
other
ago.
profession, my nigga, you are replaceable. Patrick Mahomes has been that nigga for the last 3 years, honestly.
6.
So it's just like,
5.
what are we talking about?
Been in the league 6
Like,
years.
why
Been
are
in
we
the AFC
really
Championship 6 years.
honest?
He didn't play this first year.
Exactly. He didn't play for there.
Smith.
Alex Smith got hurt, and then that's when he started playing.
5 out of 5.
Yeah, so it's just like, bro. Yeah, I give you that.
3 Super
But
Bowls.
I'm crazy.
3 Super Bowls.
And-
5
and
appearances.
MVP?
5 appearances.
Yeah, and he got
No.
an MVP.
Yeah, 5 conference titles.
That's what I'm saying.
Five conference titles appearances.
You know what I'm saying?
And
2
MVP.
conference titles.
And an MVP.
No, 3 conference titles
Yeah.
and MVP.
His
more do you
3 is
want?
this year,
1
right?
Super Bowl. His 3rd was this year.
What more do you want?
And then 1 Super Bowl this year.
Did Kelsey block?
No.
Kelsey.
I don't even know where you at.
He played receiver.
All right, so
Some move.
he definitely played receiver. I'm not going to argue
He's a
that.
great receiver.
And then last game,
He's a what?
It's a tight end that lines up everywhere. Because he's versatile.
because he's a good receiver.
If he played back in the 80s,
If he's a good receiver.
Stop.
We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop.
was Shannon Sharp a tight end?
Shut the fuck
Shannon Sharp was a tight end.
All right, bro.
So Kelsey's a tight end.
Yours.
Keep his jet
We're
right
not
here,
doing
Joe.
this. We're not doing this.
Hmm?
We're not doing this. We're not
What
doing
happened?
That's fine. We got
Shannon Sharp to Kelsey.
We want to argue and shit.
I'm not arguing a fucking thing. Niggas can't tell me Shannon Sharp is Kelsey. That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
It was Shannon Sharp.
Can I ask you a question? If you listen
You
on
look
the
at the
depth,
stats.
if you listen on the depth chart as a tight end, are you not a tight end? Is that the position you playing? So that makes you a tight end. You can't be a quarterback and say I'm not a
If it
quarterback.
wasn't for Shannon Sharp, there would be no Kelsey.
Thank you.
I already knew where you were going with that, Dre. Like, I already
I'm
knew.
just saying, like,
That's fine.
Even in the '80s, Kelly Winslow was doing shit like this.
All right, listen, we done.
Him and Dan Fouts,
Come on.
he was the first
They
tight
just
end
ain't
that was
getting no
catching
chip.
1,000 yards.
I'm not doing no
just ain't
tight
getting
end.
no
I'm just
chip.
saying.
I'm not doing tight end conversations today.
Done.
So,
I'm not doing that.
Thank you.
Tom Brady retired, so y'all don't think it means nothing. The greatest.
I don't give a fuck about Tom Brady.
I didn't say you have to care. I just
Yeah,
said,
so
what does it mean for the sport?
As the biggest,
It's
as
alright.
probably the biggest Tom Brady fan on this podcast. I don't
Was he
think
in
it
Michigan?
Yeah.
No, I mean it was before that. Like, but that added
It was
something to
before that.
it. Yeah, like Tom Brady.
Son, come on now. He was Mr. Irrelevant in the draft. There's no fucking way that you were a fan before that.
No, I wasn't. But I was a fan
Exactly.
before I found out that he was a Michigan man. This is before I was a Michigan fan.
There we
so,
go.
You know,
That's
I
all
liked
was
him.
getting to.
I liked him, you know, as a quarterback, and then I found out he went to Michigan. I was like, oh yeah, that puts it over the top for me as a Michigan fan. But, bro, like him retiring at this point, it's like, bro, you did this last year, bro. Like, I didn't even
Oh, so
listen.
you don't believe it?
No, I do believe it, but I don't care about his whole like mission statement. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, nigga, you retired last year. You should have retired last year, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's kind of how I
he
feel.
should have retired when he won that jump with the Bucks. Like, bro, you did it. Like, let's get it over with, bro.
I got tired of Tom Brady after 2011, bro. Like, I didn't care for him. No more.
That's fine, bro. It was 20 years in. Like, that's fine, bro.
I will always recognize that he is.
Like,
It's really good.
He's on the Mount Rushmore.
He was like 14 years in 2011.
I'm saying, like, I
I'm tired of him, bro.
think that's my
Yeah,
thing
more
about
to
Tom
get.
Brady. Like, no matter how one may feel,
It's really
like,
good.
I feel about
It's
him.
really good.
Young and bold, bro.
It's
Like,
really
What
good,
can
bro.
I say?
Every
Like,
time I looked up, Tom Brady was doing something amazing.
Bro, honestly, after the 28-3,
son, it's like him and Braun, bro. Like,
He threw 50. He was the first nigga to throw 50 touchdowns in the season, bro.
with Randy Moss.
When he got Randy Moss, bro,
bro,
like
52.
that's when I'm not gonna lie.
Randy Moss got
I was a big Tom Brady hater.
23 touchdowns
I was
a
a
year.
big Tom Brady hater until he got Randy Moss, and then I was like,
What can I say?
oh no, Randy. I was like, no, Tom Brady is like that. I was like,
Great, bro.
I was like, no matter what I think about Tom Brady, bro,
He's great.
he is just like that. And ever since then,
Son,
like you'll see me. I'll say shady shit about Tom Brady, but I'll never hate on Tom Brady. Like that's why when he did that Trump shit, I was super all in because I was like, oh, bet he MAGA, fuck Tom Brady, because it was super easy to be like fuck Tom
yeah,
Brady.
bet.
Yeah, because
I
it was
can
like
easily say
I can
fuck
easily
it.
say fuck Tom Brady now.
chips.
You know, all chips in because he with that bet. But like as the football shit,
And
nah,
I
bro.
can't say
He
shit.
one of them, bro. Like, bro, I used to
Braun, bro.
watch him like just pick apart, like, yo, throw check down, check down,
down,
check
check
down,
down.
check down.
And then he got Randy.
boom, 30 yards. I'm like, how do y'all niggas not
This nigga-
stop this?
this nigga get Randy
every
and it's just like-
time, bro.
So can I ask you a
bro,
question?
like, nigga get Randy and it's just like, oh yeah,
Did he get the script?
I'm gonna throw this on 3 times.
Now we can talk
Did he
about
get
it.
the script with the
Going
fumble?
to the bathroom.
Did he get the script with the fumble?
So,
To the bathroom.
so,
That's some bullshit.
so that's my thing. And my thing about
the
Tom
script
Brady,
wasn't there in 99.
2001.
2000.
Script wasn't there in 01.
He had a lot of scripts. 28-3?
Script might have been there in 08.
28-3.
You're right. 2001 wasn't. In 2001, script wasn't there. Area wasn't there.
Wasn't there.
But my thing,
Maybe 08.
He had 2 scripts.
this is my thing.
Nigga, the script was there in
Here's my
07. What do you mean?
Here's my
He
thing.
should have been 7-0.
Tom Brady has the best story in maybe modern NFL, not just NFL, but sports history.
He turned himself into a great player.
From 6th round, from being the 3rd or 4th on the depth chart to the starting number 1 overall pick who took the same franchise to the Super Bowl and lost, and for all intents and purposes was on the verge of going back, gets hurt. When he gets hurt, you come in, play well enough, get to the playoffs, and then have the fumble that wasn't a fumble where they changed the rule. And bro, like Tom Brady has one of the best stories in American sports ever.
Would you say he's an overachiever?
Yes.
Absolutely.
By far. He's the greatest overachiever in maybe sports history.
So him being an overachiever makes him the greatest.
It's not about that.
I think it does.
No. You know what? And that's a valid point. But for me, what makes him the greatest is that it's a sustained level of greatness over time, and that's the difference. I think what makes like Tom Brady isn't, I think, a better quarterback than Peyton Manning.
No,
I don't think he's a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers. No. I don't think when we finish, I don't think he'll be a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. No. I don't think he's a better quarterback than maybe even Dan Marino, or Joe Montana. But you know what I think is true? When we look back on the history of football, nobody is going to have more footnotes than Tom Brady. Yeah. And that makes him one of the greatest players because that says something to his ability, because you gotta be kind of fucking great from 2001 to 2022 to be part of our football story. Bro, dudes be part of the story for 4 or 5 years and we like, damn, remember that? Like, wow, this man was great. And it's like, yeah, he was great for like, your boy might get mad. LaShawn McCoy. LaShawn McCoy got like an 11-year career. When you look back, like 4 to 5 of those years are pretty good. Like Hall of Fame great years.
7 great years.
I agree with you that. He got like 7 great years, and he probably got 4 to 5 Hall of Fame ones. 7 great years. But in the pantheon of football, it's just like, all right, Barry Sanders got like 10. Emmitt Smith got like 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start naming people, it's just like, you could probably tell the story of football, and LaShawn McCoy, you'd be like, oh yeah, he was there.
Yeah, because I feel like Jerome Bettis in there.
You know, Jerome Bettis. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Stop it. Jerome Bettis had like 10,000 yards. Come on, 10,000 yards season. Stop it. Stop it.
Yes.
Jerome Bettis is a guy for sure.
You about to tell me Fat Boy was that good.
Bruh. He was running everybody ain't getting 1,000 yards.
Come on, bro. Stop it.
Ain't got the ring.
Bro, he won the ring in his hometown. Like nigga said.
What else do you want?
Nah, he's a different type of quarterback. He was a different type of running back, but he was definitely better.
I feel like Shady.
He was definitely. It's a different era of running back, but so it's hard because they didn't ask Shady to carry the ball 400 times or 300 times in like 8 years. You know, like we just wasn't doing that.
No,
Shady is one of those guys. Like Shady is the new era. Like Shady is what they thought Reggie Bush was going to be.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like Shady is one of them guys.
But that's not what it was for him though.
So he has 10,000 rushing. I know that. Like, that's a big.
How many seasons he played?
Rushing.
He only has 1,300 overall. That's crazy.
I looked it up the other day.
8 seasons.
Cause he ain't play.
It's
Cause
like
catching wise for the Bills, he ain't do that much, and he ain't do shit for the Cincinnati.
Bucks.
How many seasons he played?
I think 11 or 12. Cause he got another Super Bowl with the Bucks.
12.
Well, he didn't play much. He only had like 10 carries.
But then from his time when he was a star running back,
he only had one bad year, and that's when he got hurt. But my greater point is that
he had a couple bad years.
I wouldn't say a couple. I think
4.
But he only had like 11 seasons, and a lot of them are on the back end when we're talking about. But the great thing is that Tom Brady.
Yeah, too early because he got injured.
Tom Brady is a type of guy who, like, we can't tell the story of basketball without him. Football. And because of that, see, that's why we need niggas here. You used to catch me on that. Now you getting sensitive. You don't care. You getting sensitive these days. You need Dre. But you can't tell the story without him. No, you get sensitive. I'm doing you like that. The Super Bowl is set. Who had Eagles Chiefs?
Nobody.
We had Eagles, Bengals. We had
Eagles, Bengals.
49ers.
I had Bengals, 49ers, bro.
You had Bengals, 49ers. Damn, you had nothing right.
Yeah, I'm
Why y'all
trash.
keep going against Mahomes, bro?
I mean, last year we would have been right.
Are y'all fatigued by him?
No. Here's my thing. Hold on. Let's.
immediately.
I'm glad you said it. Let's actually talk about what happened in that AFC Championship game because the Eagles.
A lot of bullshit.
The Eagles walked.
Come on, bro.
The Eagles walked.
What are you
lost them.
saying?
The Eagles lost the 49ers. The quarterback got hurt. Shout out to Philly.
Yeah.
I see y'all. Y'all
But
doing
come
y'all
on,
thing.
bro, to fucking Chiefs,
But let's talk about
Bengals.
the AFC title game.
Come on, bro, to that.
Bro,
Fuck
the
outta
man out
here.
there one-legged.
Bro, exactly. Bro, wasn't
Was
that-
he?
What other quarterback gonna put on a performance like that on one leg?
Bro, wasn't
Your
that-
buddy was rolling out in the pocket. His
Nah,
fucking
that
ankle
shit
looked
that he
fine,
did was
bro.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
no, he
His ankle looked fine.
No,
That
don't do
last
that,
scramble.
Bruh, last jump, he was just
When
like,
he randomly
he was hurting?
drew the pass.
fuck out of here, bro.
It's like, come on, bro.
Bro, that shit looked
He
fine.
flopped.
He turned up.
He turned
Here's my
up.
thing.
That
Yes.
last scramble out of bounds, he was like, oh yeah, this nigga definitely gonna push me.
Here's
Yeah,
my
he gonna bust my ass.
Here's
And
my
he
thing.
did.
Here's my thing.
Mahomes that guy, bro.
I'm be honest.
No, Mahomes is fire.
Mahomes
I like
that guy,
Mahomes.
bro.
I don't like him, but I like
It's
him at the same
Mahomes,
time.
Burrow, and then that white guy in Buffalo.
Burrow.
Fuck no. That white guy in Buffalo is like 6 or 7. I'll give you a couple guys before I get to him.
No,
Talk to me, Chuck.
I'm a hater. I
I'm
don't
talking
care.
about AFC wise, though. Oh no, I gotta get my boy in. Baltimore.
Thing.
I got, matter of fact,
Lamar
my
was
boy
up
in
on
Baltimore, number 2.
Lamar and Joe.
Lamar got MVP, bro.
It's Lamar and Joe.
Fuck with me.
It's Lamar and Joe, bro.
If he
In the
played-
I said
AFC,
that to your boy too.
I hope he
It's
played.
Pat Mahomes, Burrow, A1, AB, and then Lamar. The rest of them niggas could fall where they may. But Lamar, the only reason he's number 2 for real is O-line and weapons.
Nah,
That's it.
Because this nigga can't play football, bro.
No,
He hurt, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck up.
They gotta play.
Even when he's hurt, he's playing, bro. Like the reason he
Is he?
sat, son, he couldn't play with the shit he had ending the season this year.
MCL.
There's certain injuries where it's like, all right, am I playing and it's making it worse, or am I playing and it's staying the same? That's one of the injuries, and it's just like if I'm playing, it's making it worse. That's fucking up contract money. This is a contract year. There's no reason for me to shut it down. Any other injury?
I said that, man,
It's just
earlier.
like,
I
oh
was
yeah,
like, bro,
bro,
you about to
I'm
just
playing
get your
through any
bread,
other
bro.
injury.
Yeah,
But
get
it's
your
just
bread.
like, bro, like if this injury is making it worse, like it's no like performance wise, I'm shutting it down. And I felt him. And Hurley, where Hurley at? Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl. He had a great day today. They did a lot of great things at the Pro Bowl today.
That's what I'm saying. TJ Hurley. The backup for Baltimore, bro. He ended up in a Pro Bowl because of Lamar, bro. Black man.
as shit.
Like, come on, fool.
Nah, it wasn't because of Lamar. It's because a lot of niggas in the AFC are bad quarterbacks, bro.
I don't care what anybody else say.
Who would you say is a good quarterback in the AFC?
Herbert.
He got an injury. Josh Allen has an injury.
Josh Allen is at a pro-am right
You already know
now.
who my favorite
So-
quarterback is in the AFC.
And he's playing in the Super Bowl. So now, who else?
My
do we
favorite
have?
quarterback is not playing in the Super Bowl.
Lamar's hurt.
Mine too.
Who's the next
Joe Burrow.
Nigga, he's hurt, bro. He's hurt. Can't play.
He's not hurt.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play in the fucking this bullshit. I'm gonna do that.
Well, he could at least showed up, so we had to see
Hell
Tyler
no.
Huntley.
Hell no. Hell no. Tyler Huntley was the only nigga that hit the.
He don't
deep
deserve
ball.
it. I'm not knocking him. I
You're
mean,
bullshit.
deserve it.
no, he threw 2 touchdown passes.
But if you watch the shit that happened
This
today,
is the Pro Bowl, bro. It used to be an honor to be a Pro Bowler. Now it's just, I don't want to participate. All right, send a nigga that had 200 yards rushing all season.
your man was the only nigga that hit a fucking deep ball today. I'm mad that I watched it.
Who, Huntley?
No,
Okay.
yeah, Huntley.
Uh-huh.
Huntley was the only nigga that hit that jump, bruh. They had like a 10-point jump. That was the only nigga that hit that jump today.
Because
Son, he's a good quarterback.
he's
bro.
not.
He's not. He's bugging.
That's why they reckon
He's
is.
bugging.
That's why they were what they were without Lamar, bro.
He's bugging.
Because if he was good, then we'd be hearing, oh, the name, let him all go. We got Huntley.
I say he's good. Lamar's great.
He's a backup for a reason. Backup's
Exactly.
only good for a half a quarter, maybe a half a game,
But we talking about
and that's it.
we talking about a fucking Pro
Unless
Bowl
your name is
skills
Brock Purdy.
challenge.
That he didn't deserve to be in.
We talking about a Pro Bowl skills challenge.
They could have put Taysom Hill in there, bro.
No, we're not doing that. Not Taysom.
All right, bro.
I mean, Taysom Hill scoring touchdowns and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, come on.
I mean, for what it's worth, he was. So Super Bowl was set. We didn't even really talk about it. So let's talk about this AFC title game. But here's my thing. That game was ripe with a lot of different things. There were bad calls.
I had a shake one.
Mahomes was godly. Burrow wasn't at his best. There was like it was overall. It was just It was a game where I thought the Chiefs proved that they are a team that has done this multiple times. This isn't their second time at the rodeo. You know, they've been here. They know what it's like to get here and do what it takes. So for me, I was super like, hey, game is game. You know, like, let's cook. I'm with whatever. But it's funny because I think this game played very similar to what happened last year. And last year the Bengals were on the other side and we were ready to say a lot of things. And now the Chiefs are on the other side and we're ready to say a lot of things. So my thing is that these teams are very evenly matched. This isn't like one of those things where like I look around and I say, oh, the Bengals are so much worse than the Chiefs, or the Chiefs are so much better than the Bengals. I go, hey, let's see this again next year. Like let's. And it don't need to be in the conference title game. It can be in the divisional round. You know, I want to see these teams keep playing because I think that they're, like to Mook's point, they got the two best quarterbacks, not just in their conference but in football. Who's better than those two?
Son, stop, bro.
I can't put Burrow over Jack Lamar, bro.
I have to right now for these two
Burrow's
reasons.
over
Lamar don't have any weapons around.
And you're right, and that is the only,
And that's what I said.
and that's the only
that was
asterisk
my
that,
only knock that I said.
and that's
Put
why,
him on Cincinnati.
and that's why. Listen,
that's the only knock that I
That's
said.
why
though.
I don't give Lamar, like when niggas be like Lamar is like
Is that not the only knock
not a
that
top
I said?
5. That's when I'm like, nah, Lamar's top 5 because he don't got no weapons.
Yeah.
But my thing is that
But that's the only thing that I
Burrow,
said that
no
knocked
matter
him.
what, Burrow had no off. This nigga, they gave him
He has
50
no
sacks
offensive
last year and he
line,
got to the
bro.
Super Bowl, bro. Like your offensive line, not having a good offensive line is not having weapons too.
You remember those days growing up as a kid, you used to take the football to the backyard and throw it over there and run and catch it? That's Lamar.
Yeah.
That's Lamar.
I feel you.
And I agree with you.
No running
Why?
game.
Like one of the few
Why?
times tonight we in
You don't even
agreement.
got a good head coach.
But
Chill. I'm
But-
fucking with Harbaugh.
in the instance,
Super Bowl champion.
that's kind of the same thing with Burrow because he has no line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the same way.
got
It's a
injured.
different perspective.
Yeah.
Only because
But it's the same thing.
all season. Yeah.
It's the same result. Different perspective, but same result.
So I get
bro.
what you're saying. Like I'm that's what I'm saying. Lamar's top 5 for me.
For
Like,
sure.
But I
Both
just
of
need him to
them
get
niggas
weapons.
is top 5 for me.
Yeah, but Burrow right now got to be above him. Like Burrow just has
sure.
done more.
It's like 2 and 3. Or like 1B and 2.
You know who Burrow remind me of? Who he?
Nah,
who
Mahomes
was
is one.
supposed to be Burrow? Tom Brady was supposed to be Joe Burrow because he got all the same moxie that Tom Brady.
He wasn't as
I like
good
that.
in college though.
Who?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Neither was Burrow.
No.
You're fucking
Yeah, well,
shitting
yeah.
me. You're fucking
He
shitting
had the
me.
greatest year in
He could-
college football history. My
He could have
guy.
beat out Dwayne Haskins.
That's
I'm a
fine.
Ohio State fan.
No, you're right.
I was pushing for Joe.
No,
I'm
you're-
like, Joe's our guy.
You know,
he couldn't beat out the way.
listen, you are so right. But listen, in retrospect,
But that's coaching.
exactly. In
That's
retrospect,
coaching.
Yeah, arguably the second best
That's
coach in
Urban's fault.
it might be. It might
That's
be
Urban's
because
fault.
in
Travis Wayne has to
That
get
is
to a first round
Urban's
pick.
fault.
Jesus Christ.
That is Urban's fault.
When I said it
We're
earlier,
not going to do this.
when I said it earlier,
That is Urban's fault.
when I said it earlier,
That's Urban's fault.
y'all try to act like I was crazy. But okay.
Urban Meyer's fault.
How?
Shitting me.
Let's sit down.
You gonna ride
I'm
for
glad
that
you.
nigga
I'm glad
that
you went
much?
that way.
You gonna ride for him that much?
Sit down, nigga.
And he folded in
Sit
the
down,
pro,
nigga.
nigga.
My coach.
That's you, nigga.
Buckeyes for life.
All right.
I respect that. Niggas riding. Staying on biz.
Fuck
Guys for life. Get that, man.
That's pussy activity.
Mahomes' father. Mahomes' father is my favorite person in sports currently.
Trunks is getting us back to.
Did y'all see this shit?
This is crazy.
When he was like smoking on that
I'm smoking on that Joe Burrow.
On that Joe Burrow. I fucks with Mahomes' father. He's a great guy. Also, realest guy. He used to play for the Mets.
Yeah.
Told a
When
great
they was umped out.
told a great story of getting drunk the night
Strawberry
before.
and them. Yeah.
Yeah, at the tail end, because he's like 90 something,
Yeah.
90 at the tail end. We told a great story
Come on now.
about
Strawberries
being
being clean,
drunk
they were
as
still getting.
drunk as hell and having to come pitch on a day that he didn't know he was going to be the starter, and then ended up giving a.
Oh, so he was off his acid trip. Doc, what's the name, John?
I don't know. He's just drunk. He said he went out. He got hit too many drinks. I don't know if he said acid. That might be a little too much. You know.
I'm saying like that one dude drew.
Yeah, doing a no hitter on
yeah.
the off acid. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, but I don't want to put that on him. You know.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
gonna.
excellence.
I'm just. I'm gonna just give him getting fucked up off of the yeah. But with that being said, I fucks with Papa Burrow because he is a fucking vibe, bro. Like he seems to really be turned up.
Yeah.
Really seems to be
Papa Burrow, Papa Mahomes.
shit.
Both.
Mahomes, thank you. Papa Burrow was fun last year. Last year, Papa Burrow had a.
He was still lit this year. He was still
bro.
smoking cigars at the end of the
Yeah.
game this year.
Yeah.
I like that.
That was the first time I seen him. I
Not a
was like,
front
bro.
runner. Not a front runner. I love you, Papa
Then he
Burrow.
was still smoking cigars.
I never knew that was him until this year. I was
Yeah.
like, shit.
Shout out Mahomes.
You're a black man.
No,
Okay.
he's talking about Papa Mahomes.
No, Papa Burrow.
Yeah.
I'm on my Mahomes.
He's talking, y'all both of y'all talking about Papa Mahomes.
Yeah.
But Papa Mahomes definitely hit the jump. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm smoking on that Burrow. For
He
sure.
did.
But Papa Burrow still had the cigar lit.
I like that. Not a front runner.
It's just like, oh yeah.
He ain't
It's
cut
another-
it though.
It's another game.
He ain't cut it. I was just like, man, you gotta cut that joke, bro. Gotta cut it the right way, man. Get you a V cut on that joke, man.
He used to smoking J's, bro. Like, we ain't got time to smoke V cuts and shit, bro. Like, where the gas at? You saw that nigga, bro.
Nah,
He
he
used
a
to play
grown
for the
man.
Mets.
He's a grown man. You gotta smoke the cigar the right way. Cut that shit a V cut, man.
Charles said he used to play for the Mets.
Oh, that's cool.
They was smoking a lot of shit.
You know what I mean? Niggas smoking Woolies back in the day. You know what I mean?
Now listen, I'm a
Nigga.
big fan of Papa Mahomes. So
Y'all young niggas don't know about the Woolies.
shout out Papa Mahomes. Shout out to the vibes. He's a good guy. I don't really know him, so I don't want to stamp that on record before he does something crazy and I look crazy. But he seems like a fun guy, and you know me, team fun.
If there's fun to be had,
Let's talk about some basketball. But I'm gonna throw y'all for a loop. Y'all think we talking about what NBA, men's college
Are
basketball?
we talking about girls?
You know it.
We're talking about my girls.
WNBA free agency has gone
crazy.
bonkers. Shout out to New
Stewie.
York.
You know I knew it.
Hold
Shout
on.
out to New York.
Stewie.
John
Quill.
Liverpool.
Vandersloot.
Vandersloot. There we go. That's the one.
Is
That's
the
the one.
wife going with him?
Yeah, Vandersloot.
Who's her
Chrissy
wife?
came back home.
Who?
Chrissy Tolliver.
Yeah.
She came back home.
Bro, it's a lot going on in the WNBA, and it's crazy.
I still
It's
don't think
crazy.
nobody beating the Aces though.
Aces
No,
on third.
because
Walking now.
Candace went there,
They won
bro.
my vote last year and they won the jump.
And my boo-
And we did not stamp that. We did not stamp that on the
Hold
card.
on.
Thank you, baby.
Hold
I
on.
just want to say.
It was
I
a
stamped that last year.
it was a
and
girl
I said
on the
Aces was gonna win
squad.
the jump, and they won it. And now they about to double back to back.
It was a
Shout out to
girl
Drake.
on their
You know what I mean?
squad that left, and it's a big piece.
You talking about my bae, my third bae that I
Bianca
always had
Hamby.
on the court.
Hamby said
She with the Sparks now.
yes,
I
but
like that though.
but hold
I like
on.
that, though.
Hamby said the Sparks is doing me bad.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, the Aces was it?
Aces was doing.
She said the Aces did me bad. They didn't want to respect my kid and all this shit. Like, so I want to know what's going on. Like, so how could this go on?
The baby's godmother is on the team now.
That's what I'm saying. So how could we be like, yo?
Yeah.
See, that's a problem I got with the WNBA. They just too close to me, bro. These problems at home, dog.
You know what,
Too much PMS going on in locker
Nah, man. Like these are women we're talking about.
Too much PMS going on.
I have to stand him as my man. I have to take the good and the bad.
You do have to stand on him.
I have to
You have to
stand
stand
on
on
him. This is my
him.
guy. For better or for worse.
I can't stand on that, bro. It's like,
I
bro,
cannot
like
stand
people.
on that statement. I cannot stand on that statement. The first part of the statement I can stand on. Leave your problems at home. This
The PMS part.
that's not. I can't.
People just want to get their shit off, bro. Like,
I'm super in. Leave your problems at home. We all go to work. We all got a job. Leave your problems at home. I agree with that. The PMS not so much.
bro, women are just like, yo, they don't care about
Let's
my
be clear.
problems. They don't care about.
Let's be clear.
Where I stand.
Hey,
Where I
hey, if we want to know where I stand, not on the PMS.
They don't care about my
Leave your problems at
children.
home.
They don't.
For sure.
PMS.
Hold on.
Where I stand.
Hold on. They don't care about my problems. They don't care about my children. That's what the people at Aces said. That's what they said.
No, that's what she said. The Aces.
Allegedly.
Yeah, and she left.
Allegedly. If we gonna get a victim, they signed on allegedly. We need to get a corporation, they signed on allegedly.
Wow,
You
that's
think
nasty.
Jimmy Buss give a fuck about Brian?
No,
Allegedly.
absolutely not.
Allegedly.
She just want wins.
Imagine in the locker room.
You think Mark Davis don't just want wins?
I know Mark, nigga, he got a statue outside. He's got an eternal flame outside this shit, bro. I don't
Mark
care.
Davis Jr. I'm sorry. So like I can't be mad at like that sentiment in professional sports.
Hey, son.
Like me personally,
Is there any way we could gather this?
that sentiment
Yes.
doesn't
You need to stop
doesn't bother
all
me. But for me, WNBA free
How
agency is
could you
going
say
crazy, and I think the Liberty. I might pull up to Barclays and go to
Bro,
the
I'm
Liberty
telling
game.
you, Liberty versus
Iron Nescu?
Aces. That's the finals, bro.
Nescu,
That's not the finals.
Stewie, and John Quell.
And John Quill is
Sabrina?
trash. John Quill is
That's
trash.
John Whoa.
That's his girl. That's his girl. That's his girl. That's his
Y'all
girl.
didn't watch these
That's
games.
his girl.
Y'all didn't watch these games. I watched
how
the
you
game.
feel about. I watched.
She's garbage,
We
bro.
watched it.
She's cool.
No. Here's the.
She'll
here's
get
the
you
thing.
12 and 8. She'll get you 12 and 8,
No,
but
here-
she's not gonna get you over Dom.
Here's my issue. Here's my issue with that. She's coming off of an injury after the MVP season.
Okay, but she did that with us.
So she didn't perform.
It's 14 and 8.
No.
It's 14 and 8.
The last season it was 14 and 8. The season
before that-
was like 18 and 9.
So now you're telling me, what are you doing?
I think
Now you're going to New York.
I think she's going back to like 16
No,
and 10.
you're bugging.
Thank you.
You're bugging.
I think
You're
she's
bugging.
going back to like 16 and
was
10.
about to say
With who in the
15
roster?
11.
With who in the roster?
I was about to say 15.
You got Stu in the roster.
Sabrina and Stewie setting her up. At
And
the
now you
front.
got Shorty that just left my squad.
She don't even gotta
They
be the
just left my
dominant
squad
big.
today.
Come on.
They just left my squad
They
today,
got the
bro.
big Chinese.
Bro. Bro, 14 to 7 for her.
Hey,
14 to
Sabrina
7 for
coming
her.
back with
16
that
and 10, 14 and 7.
No,
Okay.
16 to 7. What do you mean?
Sabrina coming back
That's a
with
big
that
difference,
healthy.
2 more
Come
points and
on.
3 more boards. And I
Bro,
think that
John Quell is
and
the
I think
fourth
it's-
option, bro. She's the fourth option.
third.
No, absolutely
Third.
not.
Might be 2.
Third.
It's
I know
Stewie-
she's
it's-
like that.
it's
Niggas don't be
Stewie-
watching.
it's
Bruh,
Stewie-
I watched her last season.
That's what I'm telling you. And I'm agreeing with
Bro,
you.
she's
last
the
season
fourth
was an
option, bro.
aggression
It's not last
off of an
season,
injury.
brother.
At the
When she
max,
was
she's
just
the
the
third
MVP
option,
the
bro.
season before.
She's the
So you're not
third.
gonna give her being the MVP the season before that?
Come on.
Yeah, I can give her that.
So what? So we just
What
gonna
are we
negate
talking
that?
about?
to go to-
What did she do on that MVP season?
It was 18-8. I just told you, nigga.
18-8, and I'm
So
telling
I'm
you
trying
now,
to tell you, she's gonna go down in points because of Stewie and Ionescu.
14-7.
She's gonna be
third
14-9.
option.
14-9,
Seven.
nigga.
At the minimum, 14-9.
Come on, bro.
At the max, 15
She's
and
going to
11.
kill the boys, my
Bro, you
nigga.
understand? My shorty
Offensive rebound, she about to go crazy.
today,
Come on, bro.
You
today,
know her game.
today, my super dyke
on.
went. The second best player
Come
on
on,
Connecticut
baby.
Sun just went to them today.
It don't matter.
It
They got
does.
Vandersloot, bro.
They got Vandersloot.
Okay, so you add that
Crazy
to the 2
3-point
people that went there,
shooter.
bro.
It's endless setting her up at the bucket, endless
bro.
spacing.
Endless space, bro.
She's going, and she's gonna be the dominant big man.
Son,
I mean, big
Vandersloot went
person.
up for a
And
reason.
she's gonna stretch.
Why you don't like them?
And she's gonna stretch.
You don't like
Go
them?
crazy
She
with
gonna
it.
I
stretch.
like for my
She gonna
team.
stretch.
Her and
Yeah, he a
Vandersloot.
Sun fan. Connecticut Sun.
Definitely going with the Sun. I
Son,
don't like it for my
her
team.
and Vandersloot about to go crazy from the 3,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
At max
bro.
14-8, bro. Y'all niggas.
So 14-8.
Minimum.
So I came
14-8
because of
is
you.
minimum.
Listen.
14-8 is your minimum.
Hold on. Listen to this nigga. Listen.
All right,
Listen how crazy this nigga is.
Go ahead.
Because of him, I even
Go
went
ahead.
down on the points.
Go ahead.
Because of him, I said, you right.
You right.
I'm not gonna go 16. I'm gonna go 14 because of you.
You right.
And I was like, nah, I can't hold you on the rebounds. But I was like, you know what? 10 is a lot.
Bro, she's
I'm
the
gonna go
fourth
9.
option, bro.
I'm gonna go 9. I literally went down. And
She's
you go
the
14, I
fourth
go 14 and 9, and you're still
She's
arguing.
the
She's the
third
fourth
option,
option, bro.
She's the third option, bro.
Who? Stewart and who?
I
After
ain't
that?
asking you. Scoring.
Sabrina.
And then who's third after her?
John Quell.
No.
Who's third?
Absolutely
You tell
not.
me.
You tell me.
That's what I'm saying. You like,
Who's
oh,
on the
niggas
squad
always think they're
before
right.
them?
They traded Kennedy
Nobody.
Carter to Atlanta.
They had the Nigerian shorty from UCLA,
Exactly.
Michelle.
They had Kennedy Carter
And she
in
is stretched.
Atlanta.
My girl from Connecticut Sun
Who doesn't
just
even
got
get
traded.
buckets like that? She didn't get buckets since
you
Atlanta.
dead ass?
Fuck out of here.
Are you
Yes.
dead ass?
Yes. Courtney
Fuck outta
Courtney
here.
didn't get
And
buckets
who was
since
the coach?
Atlanta. Fuck
And
out
who
of
was
here.
the coach? Who was the coach? Who coached her?
Nigga.
So who's gonna give her
Hold on,
playing
hold on,
time?
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Who's gonna give
Hold
her
on, hold
playing
on. So
time?
last year,
Who's gonna give her playing time? Are we dead ass? Who's giving her playing time?
Hold on, hold on.
You got this.
Can I do my
I
spiel?
let you got that.
Can I do my spiel?
You got this.
Can I do my spiel?
No,
Baby,
So,
go ahead.
so John Quell last year.
Habibi got
Nigga, I'm
this.
So
taking
you're
all
standing
of it.
because of John Quell last year. She
No,
can't
I
do
don't
it.
like John Quell. I told you
Take the
straight
J,
up.
Joe. Take the J.
I do not like
Take the
John
J.
Quell.
Do your
Why you
thing.
hating? She's
She's
She's not good. She's not good.
She's
She's
literally
not
a
good.
former MVP. What
I don't
the fuck
care.
are you
She's
talking?
not good.
shit,
She's
cuz.
not good.
You're
Talking
fucking
shit.
bugging.
She's not good.
You're bugging.
A former MVP
You
is
don't
not
like
good.
Kelsey either, so we.
Kelsey Plum?
No.
Just Kelsey. Travis Kelsey. I don't like Travis. He's cool.
How you like John Quill?
She's not good, bro. I seen her play for my team the next season. She didn't do shit, bro. I was told John Quell is
So you're
21,
You're emotional
13.
anyway.
I don't know if y'all. I don't know if y'all watch
I hope
anything.
she put 30 on y'all this year.
That's fine.
I like it.
That's fine.
Could I be wrong?
Niggas is telling me that John Quell did.
30 and 30.
I watched
Oh, bro, we watched it last season. What are you
Last year,
talking about?
I
Did she do that? Did she do that, Charles?
Last year she was.
No, hold on.
I literally told
Did
you.
she tell? Did
never
she do
do
that,
this.
Did
Charles?
we not start this with
That's
last year? I
fine.
told you she was not on her game.
So why,
on.
Charles? Why are these niggas telling
was-
me that I'm talking crazy for saying John Quell did
No,
that?
my
last
thing
year?
is that she was a former MVP.
That's
I'm
fine.
just saying,
Niggas
coming
told me
off
I'm
an
talking
injury,
crazy.
She will get back
Whatever.
to that
Niggas do
board.
that all the time.
That's what we're saying.
What are we
My
talking
thing
about?
Is that, my thing is that
She
how
was
you
not
gonna-
good last year.
Here's my thing.
So
How you
why are
gonna
we
stand
telling me
And
that-
she was
oh.
better
It
than
was her last
And she was
year.
still better than Courtney Williams. I said, what the fuck are you talking
Courtney
about?
Williams stinks. I never bigged her up. I never bigged her up.
You literally
Don't
two.
talk to me.
I bigged
4
one
minutes
person
ago,
up. I
literally
bigged
4
one
minutes
person
ago,
up.
you said
I
my girl
bigged
is
what-
on her squad
My
now.
girl's number
That man.
is fucking 12, bro.
You're talking to
I'm
him.
not bigging nobody up.
Literally,
I'm not bigging nobody
literally
up, bro.
4 minutes ago, you just told me that Courtney
I'm
Williams is
not
on the
big.
squad now.
No,
4
I
minutes
tell you, a
ago.
lot of niggas that was
4
on my
minutes
squad
ago.
last year that had the coach of the year in the WNBA is now on that team now. So now he's gonna make your fucking lineups, and you're gonna be like, all right, bet we can do X,
How we
Y,
make
and
the
Z.
lineups
Hell
when they traded for these women?
Shit, man, I'm happy for this season, bro.
How we make the lineups when we? No, I don't want. How we make the lineups when they traded for these women? That's the lineups, bro. We didn't set these lineups. They did.
He said shit.
This free agency,
He
cuz
said shit.
we tried to told you what it was, and you try and combat us on what it is. And it's just like, come on, fool. And I'm not even arguing my argument. I'm arguing my man argument.
She was averaging 14 and 8 last year.
Who?
Jacqueline Johnson.
Come on.
But she was the MVP. She was the MVP.
What did she
That's
average?
MVP
What
numbers?
did she average?
Are those
What's her
MVP numbers?
In the playoffs, she was averaging the same thing.
Of those MVP
And
numbers?
those are her ideal
What did she?
career numbers.
What did she average in the MVP season?
20 something and like 20 and something.
I think it was like 2020 or
20 and 11.
2019.
20 and 11.
Yeah, 20. It was
But she's
the year
14
before
and
last
8.
year.
But
What
she's
she
only
averaged that
14
year?
14 and 8.
2011?
No, 2021 or 2020.
Doesn't matter.
That was the MVP
You
season.
just told me 14.
Whatever season she won
It
MVP.
was 20 and
That's
11.
average as fuck, bro. So you're telling me she goes over here in New York.
Stewie averaged 20 points and she led the league last year.
Stewie is tough, bro.
So if you average 21,
I
I
concede the
don't
defeat.
understand you anymore.
We have
She's
a
Stewie
averaging the
suck.
same thing.
For averaging the dub. But Jacquel's not.
She averaged 14.
2021 she won the MVP.
The girl that I read.
What she averaged in 2021?
But Stewie don't have as many.
Hold on.
The girl that I read averaged 12.
In 2021, she averaged 19 and 11. You trying to tell me,
Bro.
if she get to even somewhat close to MVP caliber form, she could jump well. In 2021, she averaged 19 and
Go
11.
for it, please.
So you trying to tell me
Charles, what did I say today?
what did I start with? 16 and 10? That's what I started with, right?
But Stewie.
What did I say? What did I say in the chat today?
It's still
What did I say in the chat today about WNBA? I said, give me,
Stewie 20 and 11.
give me whatever. What's the team in New York?
Liberty.
Give me Liberty and give me the Aces. That's what I said.
You
All right then.
Yeah, because y'all not going to do
But I best have an age.
No, we're done. We're clipped. Everybody's gone. Coach is gone. The girls are
Low
gone.
key,
It's done, bro. Give me Liberty and give me the Aces,
but
bro.
I actually don't. I low key, if
just trying to hold me, bro.
if Nneka get her shit right, and she come out back on MVP form, you know I'm rocking with my girls.
It's clipped, bro.
Sparks us.
Bro, I'm fucking with the Sparks too, bro.
This is a good
So I think Dion, bro.
I did my
Yeah,
job.
Henry.
Yeah, she good.
Don't sleep on Phoenix now. BG
I
back.
did my job.
BG
y'all.
back. Skylar was like third in MVP voting last
Yeah,
year.
they don't like her though.
Diana got one more year
I did
in
my
her.
job.
No,
I
did
did
Diana
my
retire?
job. I did my
How old
job.
is she? God,
She like
I did my
39.
no, she gotta be old.
No, she like 39. She might be 40. Hey, listen.
ASAP Rocky.
If Diana back, BG back, listen, even if they don't like Skylar's tough. She was like third in MVP voting last year.
Crazy lefty.
She finally lived up to the hype. Like
For sure.
Like at this point, the hype is real and the hype is no longer hype. It's
Yeah.
40 this year, right? Or she just turned 40.
No, she already 40
So she'll be 41.
Skyler.
Diana.
in June.
In
Oh,
June.
Diana, yeah,
When
yeah.
the season starts, she'll be 40. 41.
Just like her 19 year in the league.
20 years, some shit. If she play. So my thing is that you right. Phoenix is I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that it's
But no, Aces got
Vegas, New York.
No.
But I like that as a front runner.
that. Vegas got that. Vegas got that.
I'm pushing to this. Maybe.
Vegas got 4 people averaging more than 15
Jackie,
points a
The
year.
Liberty
Low
winning,
key-
I wouldn't be surprised.
Low key, Jackie Young is still is
15,
the sneaky one.
15, bro.
Jackie
Only
Young
reason I
is
say 15
super
because Chelsea
sneaky.
Gray, because Chelsea Gray averaging 13.9.
And they front line with Candace Parker
Well,
and
where'd
Asia Wilson.
Joel Lloyd still on the Storm?
Yeah.
Nigga, what
Hey,
you
listen, the
talking about, bro?
Storm still might have some. I know Sue Bird
You
gone.
was holding me last year for Jewel Lloyd, though.
No, I wasn't. I was probably only for Sue Bird because I
No,
fuck with.
I was never a big
I
Sue
fuck
Bird
with
person.
this. I fuck with the Storm, but I didn't fuck with the
Jewel
Storm.
Lloyd, though.
Yeah, I didn't
You
fuck with
said
the
Sue Bird was
Storm.
holding him back.
Yeah, exactly.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Smiley.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. Because you was like, they should have.
And I think she can still get it done. So for me
Yeah.
personally, I'm team.
That's low key why I'm mad Stewie left.
I'm team. Let's see how this shit work out. Let's see how this shit keep going. But
Drew about to go crazy as shit, though.
who?
Drew Lloyd.
Yeah,
You got the green light.
For sure.
I think so.
Stewie on. No Sue.
It's gonna be like lit. I think the WNBA is gonna be lit. I'm waiting for expansion.
Endless pick and roll.
Hey, WNBA, if y'all really want some advice, go to Philadelphia for your East Coast team, and I think West Coast, low key, I think you should go Portland. And the reason why I say Portland is that you want to go to sports cities. Like, the thing about the WNBA is that you need to be in a sports city. Like, if you're not in a sports city, it's not going to work. Like, being in Sacramento, it's not going to work. Like, the Sacramento Monarchs, that's not going to, ain't going to cut it. I'm not mad at the idea of going back to Houston. Or some like let's rebuild.
That'd be crazy though, because the last time they left, they won a championship.
You know, let's bring back the Houston Comets
and point guard.
And you know they have
point guard from the
Cheryl Swoops. They got that legacy intact. And, so I would say Houston or Portland, because I think Houston.
What's her name? Gay.
I don't know who you're talking about, but I think I know who you're talking about.
She was a point guard for the Comets.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Europe and then came over and then won chips.
Yeah, so I would personally say Houston or Portland, because I think Portland is just a great sports city, and I think it's the type of place that, people will come out to the games. You tell them they got another professional franchise. Oh, they gonna be they be at the MLS games.
For sure.
So I definitely think Portland or Houston. Either if they don't do either one, I will be very disappointed, because I think Philadelphia is an easy sell. You put another sports team in Philadelphia, what? Easy money, and if they're semi decent. You know how many girls play basketball in Philly? Come on, man. That's an easy. And as far as the East Coast, Philly is a fake hub for the Northeast.
Cynthia Cooper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cynthia Cooper Gay. That's her name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
it's hyphenated. That's the only reason I can remember.
No, I feel that. So I think
she went overseas and came back.
I think there's definitely something to that. I definitely think. You get those two. You get one of those three cities. Those two West Coast. That East Coast city. Also, Nashville could work. Off some Bachelorette, USA, There's some.
I like where your mind's at,
there's a way you can spin that off some hey, if you want to come here, you enjoy this is the girls' night. Packages. There's things you can do. So. WNBA, holla at me. I do a consulting fee. It's not expensive yet.
We gotta make the WNBA great again.
So holla at me while the consulting fee is low. NBA tanks. We got all-star starters and reserves. How y'all feel? Y'all seen them?
I have not.
Jaren Jackson, your boy made it.
I like.
Mr. Fake the Stats.
How you feel about that?
Yeah.
Paul George shouldn't have made it.
Ooh.
I thought he did.
He said he should have. Do you agree?
He's barely played. And De'Aaron Fox is having a way better season.
Yeah. I think, for me, De'Aaron Fox is the one that I'm like, ooh, how did he make it? Of all, him and Harden are the two where I'm like,
yeah.
They're not all stars.
Harden's been balling, bro.
Yeah, so I think
statistically.
Yeah, I'm glad Joel made it, because that would have been a crazy disservice if the guy who's basically leading the league in scoring wouldn't make the All-Star game.
That's big man.
You think so?
Yes.
He's better. I think he's better than Jokic.
On both ends.
I think he's better than Jokic. So every
time they match up.
And the only reason you think that is because their last game where they matched up.
No, Joel better than him on both ends of the floor.
I'm talking to Chuck.
Oh.
Me personally, I personally think that
what proved it for me, for what Chuck just said, was the last game when they did it. Because where he was still aggressive in the fourth.
My thing about
That's why I
Joel
was
is
just
that
like,
I always thought Joel was the better player. I thought that Joel, as far as I was concerned, in their NBA careers has come up shorter in bigger moments than Jokic. Now, an NBA regular season game in January doesn't move me that much.
But
I think there's something to be said about being as dominant as he was. And my thing about Embiid is that I always worried about was that, as he gets older, how much is it going to fall off? I thought last year was probably going to be the best we saw of Embiid. I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, 2-3 years ago, I was like, oh, he's coming into form. 2 years ago, I was like, oh my God, he's amazing. I was like, man, last year, best Embiid we saw, and we're just gonna slowly kind of like trickle down. He might be better this year than he was last year. And if Embiid is on a trajectory where like he's 27, 28, if you tell me at 30, 31 that he's at 22, 23 and not 17, 16 points per game, I'm like, wow, that's a really good fucking basketball player. And what it looks like right now is that's what it looked like. 2 years ago, I was like, by the time this nigga 4 or 5 years, he's gonna be at like 14, 15 points. It don't look like that now, as far as I'm concerned.
I feel like nobody took him serious because he was so goofy all the time.
I don't think it was the injuries to me. To me, the thing about every time,
the injuries,
my thing's that, like, for example, Shaq was always goofy, but you knew Shaq was about that.
Yeah, when Shaq stepped on the floor though.
And I think Embiid is just like he. It's a nigga who he's not from here, so I don't think he has that like that kind of like
He got it now.
And that's when I think that's something that he has ingrained in himself. And I also, this is my thing. I think that the Sixers did that man a disservice by getting rid of Jimmy Butler. I think Jimmy Butler is like a true NBA professional. And if you have dudes on like that on your team, that means something. Like Jimmy Butler would be like,
and he didn't want to leave.
You don't do that. Hey, this how you. So without that, Embiid becomes that guy. And like you said, like there was a lot of immaturity in him, and he has grown to be a much more Harden. I think Harden. You need to play with other superstars. You need to play with other great players. You can't play with process ass niggas and expect result. Like, no disrespect to TJ McConnell, I love him, but like, ain't no way he can be on the squad and you think like shit gonna pop off. Like that's just not how this. That's just not how this shit is gonna work. I hate to be that person, but that's just not how this. That's not how this shit works. You need fucking James Harden. You need Chris Paul. You need I don't even like Chris Paul, but you need him on your team to get to conference finals and NBA. The Phoenix Suns only get to a conference finals because they have Chris Paul. No disrespect to Devin Booker and Ayton, they ball, but you need grown ass men to be like, 82 games. This is how we doing this. And every industry, I need OGs at my job to be like, no, stop, nigga. You can joke now, but it gotta be serious this time. And that's just how life works. You need people who have been here, who know the ropes, who know the game. And I think the Sixers did motherfucking themselves a big disservice by not having that. But hey, that's neither here nor there. They'll live with that, and that's not my problem. But Sixers, remember I told y'all a few weeks ago, Sixers Nets. I really like that. I just need KD to come back.
I don't know, man. It's a team up in Wisconsin, but I might have something to say about that.
Hey, listen, it's
healthy now.
It's 4 teams in the East that I think is Celtics, Bucks, Sixers, Nets. I think. Listen, I'm not worried about any other team. It's those 4 teams. So listen. However this shit plays out, we'll watch it play out and we'll see how it goes. That's just how it works. In the West, that's where it gets like, Is it gonna be the Nets? Is it gonna be the Nuggets? Are the Grizzlies gonna finally decide to actually show up?
Give me Warriors, baby.
No, the Warriors. I'm not worried about the Warriors until the playoffs. The Warriors, I don't worry about champions.
Give me Warriors.
You
baby.
win 4 championships in 8 years. I don't talk about you until the playoff time, or at least until you're out of you're really out of playoff contention.
Like